What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the BallGame podcast. I'm Matt.
I'm Tom.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Dean.
On the heels of one of the worst NFL Sundays since 1970. Only one-score game yesterday. Primetime wasn't much different. It was a rough day of football that, honestly, we picked the right day to not be investing ourselves all the way into football. So with that being said, the reason that we weren't all the way in on football yesterday was we went to Giants-Eagles. Well, we went to Giants-Eagles tailgate, and we dropped yesterday our first episode of we dropped it today or yesterday when you're seeing this, but yeah. The first episode of Tailgate Debates. And if you don't know what that is, it's a brand new series that we're going to be bringing to you where we travel to a whole bunch of different tailgates. You guys can let us know in the comments which games you want us to potentially show up to. And we're just going to argue you guys. I know you guys love to tell us that we're not ball knowers, that we don't know a goddamn thing about what we cover. So if you want that opportunity to come out and talk to us, we've given you that exact opportunity. So we're looking forward to joining a bunch of different places and having a grand old time with you guys. So, fellas, yesterday was quite the experience. You unfortunately weren't
I couldn't make it, yeah. But
I didn't get
I'll
on
be at the
camera
next one.
because I'm a little baby.
Let's say the right word.
Nah. But it was mad fun. Every Eagle fan was pretty respectful. Honestly, I thought you guys would bring more heat. There wasn't enough heat brought.
Don't call him out, bro.
But what?
Don't call him out, bro. Next time we go to the
I'm
link.
gonna call them out. You guys were too nice.
They
Too
were
nice.
very
I enjoyed their niceness.
I did. No.
Very much.
Given that
so.
we had a lot of expensive equipment laying around, I was glad that they were rather nice, yeah.
True.
They were awesome. Everybody was super cool. The people that we had the chance to debate with and stuff, it was a really good time. Everyone was super respectful and
Beautiful weather.
Brought some great arguments too. A couple of them had me legit speechless to where I didn't know what to say in response. I know you had a good time with some of them as well. So
I had the best time with some of them.
That little area that they have with the 3 stadiums is the coolest thing.
It's the best
Right.
thing ever.
Like, I don't know how many other cities do that with their sports teams. I'm sure there's a couple. I know Kansas City has that little thing with the Chiefs and then the Royals, but like all 3 stadiums within and they all share each other's parking lots. It's so cool. It's the coolest thing ever, actually.
it'd be nice if we had
You
something like
saw
that.
Citizens Bank in our background in our video. That's
Yeah.
sick. It's insane.
Yeah, it was super fun. It was a great time, and we're looking forward to going to a bunch more of these. And the guy asked me if I could do this. Shout out to the offensive line at Rowan University, man. What great dudes that they had over there. They pulled up to the tailgate, too. You guys were awesome, and we're looking forward to meeting a whole bunch more of you. So make sure you pull up and make sure you debate us. So, yeah, today we're going to be doing our NFL tier list of every single team so far this season. So as you guys can see, we have all these different categories, and go ahead and explain them.
Yeah, so week 8 was so ass that we had to completely pivot how we do our reaction episodes. So we decided to put every team in the NFL into tiers. And I came up with 5 tiers. And starting from the top, we have the top dogs, Super Bowl contenders. And as you guys know, we're strict with that term. These are teams that can win the Super Bowl. And they're called the Bad Bunny concert attendees, because let's be real, that's what it is. After that, we've got close but no cigar. These are teams that will be in the playoffs, we firmly believe, should win a playoff game. We have high expectations for them, but they just can't quite climb the mountain, get the Super Bowl trophy.
Reach the climax.
Reach the climax. They can't.
They're edging.
They can't quite climb.
Can't quite.
Can't quite climax.
Sounds like a personal
The
problem.
next tier is the Steelers. Why? Because the Steelers every year get about 9-10 wins and don't do anything in the playoffs. So they are the definition of a wild card team. Sorry, Steelers fans. It's a lot more than a lot of teams can say. So take some pride.
So this
in that.
is a wild card tier.
Yeah.
Or we're just calling it.
Yeah,
Steelers.
fighting wild card, competing for the wild
They
card.
can't make a run. They can't win
Yeah.
multiple playoff games.
Right.
If one, yeah.
And then the next tier, not totally ass. You're not the worst, but you're not the best. You're in football purgatory because you can't get a good draft pick, but you're not making the playoffs. And then finally, we have the tank commanders. These are the worst of the worst. The bottom of the barrel, the teams you do not watch on Sundays.
Yeah. There were a lot of games that I wish I didn't watch this Sunday. So, yeah, we usually do takeaways, as you mentioned before, but it was so bad that we couldn't even come up with takeaways this weekend. So, shout out to you guys, NFL. Great job for giving us a very good schedule in week 8.
One Monday night game. It actually would have been a perfect week to cap off with 2 Monday night games. It would have been.
I know.
It would have been quite the bow tie.
Hey, first time in 2 months, it's a victory Monday for me.
Wow.
Victory Monday, an absolute slobber knocker on Sunday afternoon.
was a hell of a
Yo,
Jets
Victory
carried the
Monday
Sunday.
for me too. Victory Monday on this side of the room.
Heck yeah.
Right above
Yo.
your head over there, bro.
No, cool.
Yo,
Bulls or not?
stay on that side, bro. Stay on that side.
Cool.
Yeah, we're good on this side, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
you
want
guys are
anything
good
to-
on
I don't
that
want
side.
anything
No,
to do
you
with
guys are good on
Y'all
that
pulled
side.
up and matched into the pod and everything, like
We
the
did. That's pretty crazy.
That was
like the that
unintentional, yeah.
side you are.
I mean, you could call us that side all you want. That side is incompetent organizations. We have a future direction.
No, yeah, you guys have been mad
No,
competent.
you guys are
over
you guys
these
are gonna
past
keep your
few
coach.
years,
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
you're definitely gonna keep your coach.
I mean,
Now,
I'm sure.
definition of competency
Is the New York
York
Giants.
Giants.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
for sure.
Hell
Yeah.
fucking yeah. I mean, look, let's talk about the definition of competency that I see over there. The first team that we have, wow, what a great first team to talk
What a
about.
great trio.
What a
I mean, we
great-
don't have to go in order of that. You could just do whatever you want. I think Nick's capable behind the 6 of knowing which team logo we're speaking about. If
You know
wanna
what?
go out of order.
You know what? We're on
I
the
trust
topic.
Nick.
We're on the topic. Let's talk about our New York Giants. Let's place the New York Giants somewhere because I'm really curious as to where you guys have him. I'm going to put him in the what's that second to next one up? Glasses are
Not
killing
totally
me, bro.
yes.
Not totally yes. I don't think we're totally yes. I'm sorry. We've got a good couple of wins this season. We've been competitive in almost every single game except this past one. And that is all because of the refs. That really shouldn't have happened. But I say we're not totally yes.
The only reason why I disagree, I actually would probably be on the track of agreeing with you until the injury to Scat kind of sucked the life out of the offense, and that's just what it is. You know, your running back is now Tyrone Tracy. No knock on Tyrone, but
Careful with what you say.
but
there.
also Scat was like the Energizer Bunny for that team, and that's why I think they're on tank Commanders.
Our record says otherwise, but I agree we're not totally ass. Like, I really do think the team is better than its record, but that's also a
it
good
is
point.
better than its
Yeah,
record.
I do agree.
It
But that's
simply
also a
is.
good point. Scat going down definitely killed all any momentum we had, which wasn't much at that point.
You're
in the game,
fucking
but-
smirking over there. You got a sly little smirk on your face. What do
I
you?
do have a sly little smirk on my face. What the fuck are we talking about here?
What?
Giants are tank commanders, bro. What we doing?
That's just wrong.
They're doing actually exactly
They're
what we all thought they were.
2-6
they would do.
football team. What are we talking
Yeah,
about, bro?
I mean, the record speaks for itself, I guess, but I don't know.
The record and the injuries, like it's a different
Yeah.
story. They have neighbors and Scat, but like they don't, and that's just what it is.
I mean, what's the cutoff for tank commanders? Like
There's
they're
probably only like 3 or 4 teams that I would say are in the actual tank commanders right now.
I don't agree with that.
I do. I think because, bro, like some of these teams have legit in every single game been non-competitive. We have been competitive or won against good teams. Like
Who-
that is.
who are those teams?
We beat the Eagles earlier this season.
No. Who are those teams that have not been competitive in every single game?
Okay, so we'll do this, I guess. Then we might as well get the tank commanders out of the way. The Tennessee Titans have been non-competitive.
Sure, 100%.
Yep.
The Jets
I agree.
have essentially been non-competitive
They
in
were
more than half of
competitive in
their
2 games.
Every
3
1 to 2
games, yeah.
The Steeler game,
Right.
Bronco game, the Bucks game was 1 score, and we just
You said
won.
be
8 games,
competitive.
bro.
What?
If you're competitive in 3 of the 8 games,
I
you're
just
not.
named 4.
Half of the games we're competitive in.
Nope.
We
I mean,
have
you
been
said-
competitive in every single game except for 1 this season. And that is because of the refs.
No, didn't you get blown out against the Commanders?
Yeah, we
Yes.
didn't get blown out. It was a close game.
You
for
guys
3
had no
quarters,
fucking
but
chance of winning. We
That's-
all watched the game.
They put up 3 points.
Yeah,
Okay,
6.
6. My bad.
Have some respect, bro.
I'm just saying. You said
Against the
you've been,
Saints, you guys essentially had no chance.
And that's
too.
also the Russell Wilson
Threw
game.
the game away.
but-
Well,
Yeah.
you said you were competitive in every game, and it's just not as.
Saints wasn't a competitive game.
Yeah.
Don't know what the score was, but it wasn't competitive.
They were up for a while. And then
Dick,
just
you guys.
yeah,
Yeah.
they just lost it. Yeah, that's fine. We can
I
be tank commanders.
think
We're
they're
2
tank
and 6.
commanders, yeah.
Put
If
them
it,
in there.
if it wasn't the Giants, we'd be putting them in tank commanders.
We could always move teams.
Yeah, sure.
It's not final. Like we can, if we feel the need to move them up, I'm open to.
I'm not. I'm closed.
Not for the no, I'm not even talking about the Giants. I'm just talking about in general throughout the tier list. We can move teams up and down. I agree. I think the Giants are staying there, but I'm just throwing it out there.
All right, so we'll continue with these 10 Commander teams. The Tennessee Titans should go straight there. Not even a question. Don't even got to talk about it.
They're
They've been
the
asked
10
all
Commander.
year. Yeah,
We're
they
seeing
are
football.
Yeah.
the single 10 Commander.
Yo, shout out Jameer Dyke, my boy.
Chimeri DK.
Jamiri DK.
Jameer Dyke.
I don't think that's his name.
He's
Can you put
balling.
the Titans in there, please, Nick? Thank you very much. Yeah, they stink. They're awful. We're not going to cover the Tennessee Titans. They need a head coach too. They're in trouble right now. Next up, the New York Jets. Put them straight in the 10 Commanders. I don't care what happens Sunday. Congrats though.
Yo,
I mean,
There's no argument.
they carried Sunday football. Like,
There's no argument.
yo, congrats, bro.
We needed it for I just needed to feel something, and
Yo,
this.
for Nick Mangold, bro.
No, really though.
No,
Yeah,
rest in peace
that's-
to Nick Mangold. That
And
is
they did it for him.
heartbreaking.
If that's the
Terrible,
only
man.
one they get, honestly, I'm happy that it was that
yeah.
one.
That was super rough to hear about. Yeah, Nick Mangold was the Jet of all Jets for a very long time. So
Proud to be a Jet. There's not many that are. So
yeah, rest in peace to an absolute Jet legend over there. Next up, team that is 10 Commanders. It's the Saints. I think we're all cool with saying that with
Definitely
Spencer
agree.
Rattler at quarterback.
didn't
Nick.
they give Tyler
He
Shuck?
got
a-
benched.
Doing a great
Yeah.
job over there, bro. The Miami Dolphins beat the Falcons 34-10 in a game that the Falcons started Kirk Cousins. It was not a pretty one. And I don't think that really changes how I view the Miami Dolphins. I want them straight in the 10 Commanders as well. So
I mean, you want to talk about a team that's competitive in games. They've been competitive. Besides, what, like 2 games?
Nah, they're Tank Commanders.
No, I'm just
They're definitely take him in.
Two-
If the way to get out of 10 Commanders is be competitive in some games, the Dolphins have done that. Played the Bills
No argument
close.
there, yeah. They have.
all right,
but
so now we get interesting.
Same amount of wins as the
I
Giants.
see another. I see
Yo,
another
I
10
mean,
Commander
hold
there.
on. Like,
Go
we're
ahead,
just
yeah.
going to scoff over the Miami Dolphins?
No, nobody gives a fuck.
I mean,
about
Devon
the
Achane
Dolphins.
said, I think we got our swagger back.
Oh, Jesus.
Did he?
He did. To Ollie
Alright.
Gordon. Both of them scored touchdowns. Bofa.
Bofa.
Is this
Both
the
of
new Achane Mostert duo? Like, is that what
I mean,
we're-
Ollie Gordon, best running back in college his junior season. Talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
That's it.
That's all that needs to be talked about.
said, yeah.
Best running
Talk
back. in
What's
college
understood
junior
doesn't really need to be said.
season. Jalen
more.
Waddle, hooping.
Yeah, everybody
Hooping.
should try trading a first-round pick for him in Dynasty. That's all I know.
Did you see? They put that side by side, same stadium, same part of the field. Tua to Waddle was at Alabama, and then the same play.
I didn't see, but that's so
Did not
tough.
see that.
Yeah,
It's actually
That's
pretty
cool as
cool.
hell.
Yo, the Dolphins are. Tua's back. Like, every time everyone writes him off, he just comes back with vengeance. Like, oh my God.
Damn,
he's
that
so
really
good.
sucks for Waddle, bro. He really had to deal with Tua for how many years now? Like, eight?
Yo, college Tua
So
was
many.
good, bro.
That's why I kept leaving.
College Tua was a baller.
I'm sure he's a starter in the NFL. I'm sure he was good. It would probably be pretty tough unless you're Tim Boyle to be bad and then be in the NFL.
Tua's been good at points in the NFL. Like, let's not forget that.
Yeah, he's.
Dolphins might
pinpoint
run the table
accuracy.
and sneak into a wild card.
Okay.
What table are they running? Not the NFL one.
Tailgate debate table. Little table.
That would-
The whole, the whole 53 men on the table.
The 53 men on the table. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, can we put the Raiders in Tank Commander?
Yeah, I think we could probably put the Raiders in 10 Commanders.
Dang, that's a big tier.
It is a
There's
big
some
tier.
bad teams.
There's one more
There's one
team
more
that
team,
probably
yeah.
belongs there, and it's the Cleveland Browns.
Yep.
Absolutely. As a positive.
Really?
5 sacks for Miles
Yeah.
Garrett, and they got blown out. They wasn't even close.
Look.
He had 5 sacks.
Kind of like the Browns, though.
They've probably had the worst quarterback playing football so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that just
For
disqualifies
sure.
anything.
No, and they have like 5 of them, which.
They might have to start Shador
Yo,
Sanders.
it's Shadur's time, bro.
They might
Dylan
have to.
Gabriel's cooked, dude. He's ass.
He is not
Yeah.
good
He's
at football.
bad
Really,
at
really
football,
bad.
bro.
He's really not good
Yeah,
at
they
football.
definitely got worse after they put Dylan in instead of Joe.
They've actually won both their games.
Bro,
with
Miles
Dylan at
Garrett had a
quarterback, though.
historic
He had 5
defensive
sacks.
game, and they had no chance.
He had 8 pressures on Drake May.
Like
Did you
30%
see
pressure.
him
Insane.
smash his
his
helmet?
helmet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was like.
I don't feel bad.
Was he opposite Will Campbell?
He destroyed both
Yeah.
Moses
No,
and
Will
Campbell.
Campbell looked generational.
Bro, he played the greatest defensive lineman we've
Yo.
seen. Like,
We're not sponsored.
what the hell, bro?
There has to be an X somewhere.
Yeah, just go back. Press the back button.
No.
maybe.
Yeah, do that. There has to be an X somewhere.
Top right. Yep. There you go.
Nice.
No, yeah. Zoom us back in and see how we look on OBS, maybe. Whoa, that might be too much.
I'm not swerving in that corner. Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Oh, perfect.
We're gonna have to do this on like I gotta make something on Canva next time.
Yeah, maybe.
It's okay.
Maybe that.
It's fine.
Nah, the Browns are a tough watch, bro. What do you expect to happen to a rookie when he's playing against the greatest defensive lineman of our generation? I saw a stat that Myles Garrett has the most sacks before he's turned 30 years old,
Yeah.
before any player's ever turned 30 years old, and he has a whole 2 months to keep tacking on to that. So,
He's 29.
He's
Yeah.
29 years old. Yeah.
Wow. He's definitely older than I thought he was.
Really?
Miles Garrett?
Yeah.
Yeah.
bro, Garrett's been in the
Been
league
around for a minute.
Yeah.
No,
been
I
a
know.
long
It's
time.
just it kind of like
Flies because he's
Yeah.
never on a relevant team.
Yeah.
It
crazy.
kind of sucks. It really does. Myles Garrett is someone that needs to be traded soon because I want to
no,
see him play.
No.
competitive
I
football.
don't feel bad for him.
I don't feel bad for him.
Okay, but he doesn't. He needs to rot there because he chose to be there. He had an opportunity. No, really.
It's to rot there.
No,
is
I'm being
crazy.
serious because he had an opportunity to leave and he didn't. And
He asked to leave.
He
did,
literally
yeah.
requested
He
it.
asked
Yeah.
Backtracked.
and backtracked and
Money
took the
talks.
money, and now you need to reap those consequences.
I think what Matt meant was
Pretty
like
good comment.
for the game of football, we need to see
Yes.
Myles Garrett.
No,
on
no,
a
no.
good
But
team.
because he wants to, but because
Yeah, I
he
don't
wants,
give a fuck about
just
watching him
waiting.
play
No,
good
no,
because
football.
he wants to prioritize money over winning. Sure, you don't get to complain about how bad your team is because you've been there for so many years and you know what that culture is.
You knew
You
what you
know
signed
how
up
bad
for.
the organization is. It's your fault. You took the money. Now sit with it. You get to be rich. Don't complain about losing because you chose that.
I get it. I definitely agree. I'm just
Fuck Myles
No,
Garrett.
but that bothers me
Selfish
because he sits there on the sideline like acting like, oh, poor me, I had 5 sacks. No, bro, you chose to be there.
no, he did. He chose to be there because of $160 million.
I would have chose it too, but I wouldn't be complaining. I'd be chilling on the side. Okay, I got.
Like, what am
I
I?
mean,
gonna,
nah,
am I
what do
gonna
you?
buy
I got
today?
how
Do
much
you
money?
want the guy to not care about winning?
It's not that. It's like it's you thinking that you are gonna win with this terrible team. Like you could rack up all the personal accolades. It doesn't matter. Like your team, your organization sucks. You can't complain about that because you took the money and you had a chance to leave and win a Super Bowl and you didn't. I'm sure one of these teams would have given you a bag. Maybe not the Browns bag, but it would have been a bag. You're telling me the Packers wouldn't have signed Myles Garrett over trading for Parsons? They probably would have.
I don't know if it's just as feasible as that. And he still would have had to have been traded anyway. Like he was on a 1-year
And
deal,
the
so it wasn't
Packers
like
were looking to do something like that. They
Packers
obviously
probably would have traded two
they
firsts to the Browns. for
definitely
him.
would have done
Easily.
that. And they
Yeah.
probably, I don't know, yeah. Probably would have taken less than for Parsons.
No, I disagree. But what, in
Younger.
terms of the contract or
Both?
contract would have been less. I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
contract,
both.
definitely.
I mean, is he young? Parsons is 3 years younger, yeah.
Yeah, but Garrett's just the best I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Honestly,
But
like
anyway, he needs
he's
to
in
rock there.
JJ Watt talks. Like that's how good he is. But yeah, no, I mean, I want to see him get traded for the game of football. I'm not saying because Myles Garrett is just like he did this to himself.
Yeah, it's not like free
I
Myles
just want to
Garrett.
watch
Yeah.
Myles Garrett in a fucking playoff game, coming off the edge, going to making a big play.
I hate to break it to you.
It ain't happening.
Right.
Yeah,
Unless they start Shador.
that's a crazy
One might say
statement, but
it's-
perfect timing.
that's it.
Is that ever-
it really couldn't be better timing.
Stars couldn't have aligned better.
Is there anyone else over there that we see that we think could be in 10 Commanders, or I think that's about it, right?
I want to talk about some better teams now.
Yeah, let's get into it. So the next team is actually a complicated conversation here. The Baltimore Ravens sit at 2-5, and yet we're probably going to put them way higher than their record would suggest. Where do we have the Ravens?
Right this second, they're the Steelers.
That's actually exactly what I thought you were going to say,
Dude.
the not ready, but yeah, I would put them at the Steelers.
They're a wild card team. They should sneak into the wild card.
I
They
think
should.
Everyone see this whole Lamar thing? How they like
I don't really understand. Like
No, I didn't see.
they
like
withheld.
they might get in trouble because they like withheld information about his practice reports or whatever. Like he was a full participant, I think, on Wednesday or Thursday, and then like Friday he was a limited participant, and then like he just didn't play.
And they said they made a mistake.
Yeah,
They accidentally like didn't.
Like he
report it
wasn't
to them.
practicing?
I don't even know.
Like what do you mean?
Like he was all set to play, and then mysteriously out of nowhere, Friday or Saturday.
Well, right, because I remember we did the Wednesday pod.
Yeah.
Like we were like Lamar's.
it was like
coming
no
back.
question he's playing, and then
Right.
Friday all of a sudden he was. You said he was like Wednesday, Thursday he was full participant.
yeah, it's so odd. Like, but now John Harbaugh's saying he fully expects him to play Thursday night at Miami, so he will be playing this week.
Dang it.
But yeah, it's
Talk about perfect timing, bro.
I mean, especially the stuff that happened with Chauncey Billups and all them to be withholding information about players' status. Like that's going to draw some attention, you know.
Yeah,
But-
maybe John's gambling. Who knows?
I don't know, man. I don't know. They're fighting a losing battle this year, bro. They're way too banged up. The Ravens, yeah, I think I agree. They're the Steelers.
I mean, they're only 2 games behind the Steelers.
Right, because
It's really not that crazy.
they might win the division, honestly.
They definitely could. The Bengals are 3-5. Obviously, the Browns are in that.
I think they've been favored the whole time to win the division. I don't know if it changed last week, but the week before they were 1-4, and it was they were the favorites to win.
They
the
looked
division.
great this week. The defense, like you guys predicted, had a great game. Maybe a coming out party for them if they could kind of
Hopefully, yeah.
keep that momentum going into Thursday night against the Dolphins. But I mean, Lamar should change everything for them. Like
Yeah.
they should be able to get back on track. And like you mentioned, Dean, I mean, it's an uphill battle for sure. But there's been worse battles that have been won.
Yeah, I
Harder
agree.
battles have been won.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. As of now, they're.
I expect them to be a wild card team.
I
2
agree.
games to make up and half the season left. Like, could totally do it.
Still a talented team. It is.
Yeah.
I think Steelers is perfect for them. Nick, I think we're gonna put the Ravens into Steelers. Where would you have them, Nick? Yes, I still think they're gonna win 10 games. Yes. I mean, it's just not wrong. They'll win Thursday and they'll be 3-5. They'll be just fine.
10 might be a lot.
They just play in a division where they have an advantage because Joe Burrow's out and the Browns' quarterback situation sucks.
And the Steelers, this
Admit.
is about the time where things
Yep.
start going bad.
Yeah. Do we want to actually, while we're here, do we want to put the
Put the
Steelers
Steelers in Steelers?
That'd probably be a
I
good
feel
place to
like
start.
there's no better spot for them.
Honestly,
Imagine we didn't put the
It's
Steelers in
been
the
so
Steelers team.
weird because
just-
they
yeah.
can't have a complete game at the same time.
Yeah.
it's like this, but it's like this whole year. Like every year, it's the offense is terrible, the quarterback play is putrid, and then Aaron Rodgers is actually playing good football. Like the stats in the red zone, like night and day compared to last year, because that's what Rodgers' specialty is. And then their defense is just terrible. Like they can't tackle for shit. Their D line is still good, but then the offenses hone in on the D line on
Yeah.
neutralizing that D line, and then the rest of the team is just bad. So
Which is crazy because, like, you would think that
that
they
never
would
happens.
get better.
That never happens to them.
Yeah.
Their personnel, theoretically, like on defense at least, is insane.
Right, I
Like
mean,
it's incredible.
We had them basically penciled in to be a top 5 defense.
I thought
before
they
the
had a good defensive game last night too. Like not a good defensive
That
game, but
second
like they
half was
made
brutal.
plays. They made plays at time. It's just like
saw-
they can't string it together consistently.
Love had what 360 passing
Yeah,
yards,
360,
250 off the
Yeah, I
after
wouldn't say good. I
contact.
changed
Good
my
is-
wording, but they had like these,
Yeah,
especially in the first half too. They have these flashes where it's like, all right, like TJ Watt, the guys made a few plays. You know what I mean? Like TJ Watt, made a few plays here and there. Ramsey was making some plays. Like Herbig was making some plays, but they just can't string it together all at the same time. Really fun Steelers stat. So far this season, they've scored 175 points.
Yep.
Guess how many points they've allowed?
175.
175. A point differential of
Steelers
0.
it's the most Steelers
Like
stat of all
most
time.
Steelers stat there ever could be,
They're,
honestly.
they're the most mid. Wow.
Literally the epitome of Steelers.
Yep,
Like the tier, not the team.
yep.
It's just crazy because that offense has been good. Like you wouldn't expect them to be an offensive football team. They're more an offensive football team than they are a defensive football team this year. Like
Yeah, that Bengal game really shifted my perspective of them. Like
Yeah.
obviously this week it's the Packers. I know we all kind of have the Packers up there as a really good team. We'll get to them in a few, but that Bengals game, man, like they really should have won that. I can't believe, because it really starts like a chain events for them of being mid. Like they were 4-1 before that game.
Yep.
You lose to Joe Flacco in prime time, and now it's like, oh.
Even last night though too, they were in control.
Yeah.
For like a good portion of that
They had the
game
first half.
early on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they just stopped doing good football.
They didn't just lose to Flacco either. He had the best game maybe of his career on Thursday night. Like,
Yeah.
And then Jordan Love had what, 20 straight completions?
20 straight completions, 360 passing
Like, is the
yards.
defense just butt though for doing that?
It is
Call
like,
a spade, bro. Like, yeah, it has to be, right?
And
It's- It's definitely like anytime you allow that many yards after contact, like that just means you can't tackle. So that's like a lot of times I know they say that that's a coaching issue, but like they've had the same guys for years and put out elite defense. It's so strange for them.
It also means that Tucker Kraft is just a grown-ass motherfucking man, but...
Oh, yeah.
And they did it all while wearing the worst jerseys I've ever seen.
Oh, my God.
I guess they really did deserve to lose last night in those jerseys.
Bro, someone on Twitter said, how can we make Aaron Rodgers look even more stupid playing against his old team? And then they said they made the motherfucker look like a Power Ranger.
Yeah, the way Aaron Rodgers wears his uniform just bothers me. Right? He just looks like an onk, bro.
It's so weird because, like,
Yeah, no, their defense was not good.
for him being as great as he is, he, like, has no aura, in my opinion.
Ever since he left Green Bay, he has no aura.
No aura.
None.
Like, it's
Like,
just...
remember when he told the Bears, I fucking own you?
Yes.
And everyone was like, oh, my God.
that was the most aura ever.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Nah, he looks like such an onk out there, bro.
He does.
It's
He looks
crazy.
so
he's still balling.
He does
though.
that. That's Super Mario joke. Emo,
Yeah.
bro. He does the
I'm dead.
freaking
Let's
unk
go.
emo. Yeah. Jeez.
All right, let's stay in the AFC North. Let's move on to the next team that's up there. The Cincinnati Bengals, you mentioned before. Joe Flacco has made them competitive. I mean, yesterday they lost to the Jets in a game that they had full control over and had no business losing.
They put up 38. Like, it's all. I think it's all in the defense. You let up 39 points to what's been the worst offense in the league so far.
Bro, an offense that was defeated coming into the week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you throw Justin Fields out there. Justin Fields hasn't looked this good ever. You let Breece Hall have the best game of his career. You let Breece Hall throw a touchdown. It's crazy. And you get mossed in the back of the end zone by a rookie tight end. I mean, it's all bad for that Bengals defense. I'd put them in the not totally butt, though.
Yeah.
I'd have to agree.
They're low-key a tank commander.
They- like,
team,
that's
now that
where I'm at.
thinking about it.
But,
They're bad.
like, if Jake Browning was still out there, they'd no question be the tank commander.
yeah, I guess Joe Flacco,
Flacco
saved
helped.
them from
Flacco
tank
makes them
commander.
competitive. Flacco's been good since getting
The offense
there.
has been night and day since Flacco's gotten
Yeah.
there.
Bro, did you guys see the target split?
Yeah, it's insane.
19 to Jamar.
For
And then
Jamar.
what?
219 again yesterday?
Nobody had
His
three.
target pace,
Nobody had more
like,
than three.
with Flacco over a full season, like he's on pace for like 300 targets over a full season. It's insane.
We
And they're-
love Joe Flacco.
They have to pass in every game, too. So
Yeah.
game script, it works out, too.
Yeah, I guess they're not totally ass. So, like the offense has had moments of looking decent. Beat the Steelers. It's a good win, I guess.
Burrow's going to play again this season, so maybe that's the, like, deciding
I guess they're
factor
like the
between-
top, but their defense is god
the
awful,
worst.
dude.
No, it's so bad. And it might get worse after the trade deadline, too.
Oh,
We'll
I
see what
low key
happens.
don't mind putting them in tank
Yeah,
commander.
but- Nah, they're not tank commanders. I don't think they are.
Nah, I don't agree, yeah.
Yeah, I guess with 3 wins you can't put them there.
Yeah. All right. So next team we'll talk about. We'll stay in the AFC. We'll move on to a team that got a dominant win yesterday against the Dallas Cowboys. The Denver Broncos put on an absolute show. Pat Surtain is set to miss a couple of weeks, but that didn't stop them yesterday from absolutely dominating from near start to finish. So where do we have the Broncos, who are sitting at, I believe, 6-2 as of this current moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6-2.
In first in the division.
Where do we have them?
I think the Broncos are. Oh, they're a tough team.
They're not Steelers.
You want to put them
I'm
in
so-
Steelers, but we can't.
I
'cause
want
the
to put
Ravens
them
and
in
Steelers.
close but no cigar.
Really?
honestly.
Okay.
That's where I would have.
I
them.
kind
I
of
think
do.
you have to.
The Surtain, and I mean they've had some.
I think they're clearly in the close but no cigar.
Yeah.
I think it's not even a question. I think that's actually
This was the best Bo Nix game by far.
I think it's exactly. I think the offense is starting to hit their stride, and we know what their defense is. I know they're losing Surtain, and that's a tough blow, but he's back by when it matters, so I put them in that tier.
It's also tough because like you play the Cowboys defense, which like they're terrible. No arguments there. But you played the Jets defense and the Giants too, and like didn't come anywhere close to this kind of performance. So like, where has it been? Is the question? But
they opened up the playbook.
I guess so. Yeah, they saw the Cowboy secondary and was like, let's just
And they started
air it
actually
out.
fucking throwing the football downfield
Yeah.
a little bit.
That
So
Jet game was weird. I mean, I give everybody who plays in London a pass. I feel like it's just a weird schedule
Yeah.
thing. It's not a normal environment. Like
You're not yourself. Yeah,
I feel like those games are like a wash in terms of takeaways from them.
Yeah.
sure.
their
Yeah,
last 5 quarters of offensive football have been electrifying.
Yeah.
No,
So-
I mean, yeah, they're definitely not in the same tier as the Ravens and Steelers, but like also like they low key are kind of scream like a one and done team to me.
Really?
They,
I think so, too.
I
really agree.
get it, and I agree in a way they do, but that defense can win them a playoff game when healthy. I think at least. I think that defense can do that. They just beat the living shit
Yeah,
out
we'll
of the
put them in
Cowboys.
close.
Yeah,
You have to put them there right now.
You
They're
have to
6 and
right
2.
now. I just like as far as winning a playoff game, I still don't think they're gonna win. I still think the Chiefs are gonna win the division. Crazy enough, but and then you're gonna play one of the top dogs, a wild card team. So I mean, it depends on who comes out, but I don't know, man.
I mean, their schedule hasn't been like. Their 2 losses are against good teams. Like they've lost to the Colts, they've lost to the Chargers. They've also beaten bad teams too.
That's that kind of screams one and
It's the
done.
Bo Nix way, yeah.
Yeah.
They've beaten the Eagles too, though.
They did.
So-
Huge win over the Eagles.
That's
Comeback win.
The
Big,
two
their
two
only
losses,
notable win.
the Colts lost. They should have won.
but they didn't.
They didn't.
And we know now that
It
the
was a
Colts are
bad
good.
penalty. It was a bad penalty. They
There
shouldn't
were
have thrown
other
the flag
reasons
on
why
that.
you lose a
They
football game.
lost a
Yeah.
football game.
Regardless, okay, lost on a field goal to the Colts, who have been the best team in the NFL so far this season.
True.
One can argue, and their other loss is
Chargers,
Yeah,
a good football team.
another good football team. Yeah, I mean, they have to be there
Easily.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
in
they're
there.
there
For sure.
right
I'm just
now.
saying, like,
They also have
looking down the
wins.
line.
You can only beat who's in front of you, but the Bengals, the Jets, the Giants, the Cowboys, like the bad teams.
Yeah, for sure.
Titans, bad.
Like realistically, like if I had to guess, they're probably gonna end up playing the winner of the AFC North. They'll probably like if we think the Chiefs are gonna win the division, they'll probably be the 5 seed playing the.
Yeah, they gotta.
playing the 4
It all
seed.
really
And then if
depends
the
on
Ravens
whether,
end up winning the division, like
Yep.
don't
Yeah,
know
that's
about
not going to
that
be
one.
fun times.
Don't love that for them.
for Denver. No, not
I mean,
at
it's
all.
all a matchup thing, I guess.
Yeah, I
but
agree.
you have to put them in close but no cigar right now. They're not in
100%.
that tier.
Agreed. All right, we'll stay in
Well,
that.
they are in that tier.
yeah.
They're not in the tier with the Steelers and Ravens.
Right.
Not to make this a whatever, and I don't want to drag it, but you think the Ravens would beat the Broncos in a playoff game?
I do.
Really?
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
I really don't think so with that defense, and I think the Broncos defense. It's actually, I think it's a great matchup for the Broncos.
I think playing Lamar Jackson in the first round at home, they would play in Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
I
you're
don't think that's a great
presuming
battle.
that the Ravens win the division and the Broncos
I
Yeah,
mean,
sure. I mean, if-
playing Lamar Jackson in the play, are we really scared of playoff Lamar? Like,
First round Lamar.
Yeah,
is-
first round Lamar is
yeah.
a demon.
okay,
I'm not
I
scared
I don't
of
know. I
playoff
saw the
not trying to
Broncos
drag
have
it,
the like. I know
No,
like
you're not
it was
dragging it,
Bo
it's fine.
Nix's first year last year. He was a rookie, but Bo Nix doesn't play defense. Like I saw that number 1 defense have to go to Buffalo last year and get absolutely destroyed.
I also feel like Buffalo is very different from Baltimore, and I feel like Buffalo's defense was leaps and bounds better than what this Baltimore defense is right now.
No, I know, but Buffalo's defense wasn't throwing touchdowns all over Pat Surtain's head and shit. Like, I'm saying the Broncos' defense, like as great as it was, got absolutely torched by a great quarterback, which I think we all agree Lamar Jackson is.
Yeah.
no,
one of those,
I
so.
get it. Yeah,
No, it's a tough matchup.
Yeah.
Either way, they
But,
can win a playoff.
This is if they even play the Ravens.
I was gonna say it's
Yeah,
hard
like,
to
I'm
feel
just
good
like
about the Ravens.
predicting
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like if I had to guess, they play the Ravens.
I think the
They
only
get the
team.
Steelers, sure.
I think
They
the
could beat
only
Steelers.
team they can't beat is the Chiefs if they were to play them in the playoffs. That's the only team.
Listen, if they win the division, like the thought process changes because having
Yeah.
a home game is massive in
Yeah.
Denver.
In
Mile
Denver,
High in
nonetheless.
January.
Yeah.
Is
yes, good luck with that. Like
Yeah.
that is a rough go. of
Definitely
it.
not a place you want to play.
yeah, I mean
No.
they're undefeated at home so far this year, 4-0. So
Yeah.
Home field advantage, baby. So speaking of that other team that we just mentioned that might win that division, Kansas City Chiefs, who have been rolling and look every bit the Chiefs that we have known and hated for a very long time. So
See them at the Bad Bunny concert.
They are going to the Bad Bunny concert. Yeah.
easily,
I'll see them there.
yeah. They are the best
can't wait.
team.
Yeah.
Their defense shows cracks, but I still think they're the best team in football right now.
It also is just like in a year where NFC and AFC, no one is separating from the herd. How do you can't? That's the year you don't bet against Mahomes and the Chiefs. You know, the dynasty that's done it before. So easily, they are the Super
In the
Bowl
playoffs, you would
contenders
never go against them.
right now. 100%.
Granted, when you guys are seeing this now, they may have lost to Marcus Mariota.
Yeah,
I'm going to safely say they won't.
I would like to believe,
But anyone could beat
they are
anyone
10
right
and a half
now.
point
I
favorites,
would
so they
like
really
to
should.
believe so.
Anyone's beating anyone right now. It's
They
pretty
really should.
crazy, honestly. You can't predict anything.
Any given Monday.
Yeah, the Chiefs belong there. That's pretty simple. I'd like to see them trade for a pass rusher at the trade deadline. By the way, I'd love to.
They
see
just
that.
like they won't make a home run move. They'll
I
make
think
a
this
so-
year's
if they
different.
do, they'll make a solid move where you're like, that's a good player. Yeah,
I think this year's different.
You think they go
I
after
do.
Brees Hall? They should.
I think they're going to be active at the
Hate
deadline.
it. Like,
It might get more
they
expensive
probably
by the
should.
week.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
point.
mean,
they just have when's trade deadline.
Go get Chuba.
I believe it's this week.
Yeah,
Chuba's, that's a rough one, bro. He don't look all that good at football anymore.
All
right.
Coming off an injury. That's fine.
Next team staying in that division, the final team in that division, the Los Angeles Chargers, who have been hot and cold at certain points in the year. They are great with one certain player. When Joe Alt plays, this Chargers team looks like a totally different football team. So where do we have the Chargers? I'd like to think they're in the same exact spot as the Denver Broncos, right below the Kansas City Chiefs.
I completely agree.
yeah.
I think you put them right in there. They're
Wish
good.
Slater was healthy, man.
Bro,
Different
that O-line
story.
would be...
Right there.
Do we think they'd be above or below the Broncos? Do we have a...
Oh, we're doing this in order?
Screw it, why not?
We definitely got, if we're doing it in order, we got to reorder the bottom down there.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I don't know if we.
I don't really care about the order.
Yeah, I don't think we need to. Do that.
But to answer your question, we don't have to do for the tier list.
Yeah.
To answer your question,
They're like so
I
close.
don't know. Yeah.
it's close.
Because neither of them
They
have
bring
proven
different
anything in the
things.
playoffs.
And they've both teams have been so hot and cold.
Yeah,
Like they really the same way there's been lows for the Chargers, there have been lows for the Broncos.
I think I trust the Chargers more come playoff time.
I'd like to think that, but like Dean said, like Justin Herbert has been bad in the 2 times he's been to the playoffs.
Yes, there's no reason to like.
He hasn't done
trust
anything to be
him
like, I trust him.
more,
Yeah.
He hasn't.
In the playoffs, no.
Bo-
Depends who's at home.
Bo lost his
Yeah.
only playoff game, granted.
It does,
but
and then also like when you really like start diving into it, like the Broncos' home field is much different than
Yes.
a Chargers' home game. So it's
100%.
like,
Much more impactful.
yeah, honestly, in a playoff game, who's more likely to win a playoff game today? I'd honestly lean the Broncos.
I would too.
I agree.
I think I'd lean the Chargers, but I get it. I
Chargers
understand
are
that.
like, I feel like comparing the two, the Chargers and granted a lot of it has been due to injuries, but like the Chargers lows have been lower than the Broncos.
Yeah, but when they have all, it's like
completely
the
different
whole
team. I
team
agree.
is
I know.
completely different.
Broncos
So,
have also looked good in a lot of fourth quarters too. So in a tough playoff environment where the game is, closer and maybe you lean that way. But yeah,
I gotcha.
It's tough. They're right like neck and neck.
Yeah, yeah,
bro.
100%.
I don't love to see them match up in a playoff game.
I would too.
That'd be so interesting.
Be a good game.
So interesting. All right,
Chargers did beat them head to head.
Yeah,
If that means anything.
they'll play again.
We'll move to the AFC South next, and the first team that I'm seeing from the AFC South there is the Indianapolis Colts. So this one, it all depends on how you view the Colts, but to this point in the season, I think I'm more confident that the Colts can make a run than both the Broncos and the Chargers, and with that being said, I think they can potentially watch a Bad Bunny concert from the locker room.
I couldn't be in more agreement with that. I mean, we keep coming out here and doubting and being like, are they really for real? And their offense has been so consistently amazing. It's like, how could you even say otherwise. I know that they played the Titans like twice.
Like twice or twice?
Definitely twice. Not like, but definitely twice. But they're continuing to prove themselves every single week, and there's just no way you could kind of say otherwise until they show you otherwise.
It's the same thing I've said for weeks. On by every measurable metric, you guys are right. They're Super Bowl contenders. They maybe could even be the favorites right now. I just can't buy in. I can't buy into Daniel Jones winning a Super Bowl.
But can you buy into Jonathan Taylor leading a team to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
No. Because even when Saquon did what he did last year, and I know you guys just argued this at the tailgate debate, but there were moments where Jalen Hurts had to step up and
Hurts was fucking ass.
And Daniel Jones
In
has been
totality,
stepping
yes.
up though at the same time.
It's still Daniel Jones. I just think
So like guys can't get better.
Hurts was
They
objectively bad during that stretch.
In the Super Bowl, he was phenomenal.
right.
Yeah.
Okay,
One
that's
of
what
the
he
four-
There
said.
were just that, and then there were like
How do you get there?
That's not the point.
that's
he's
not the
fucking
point.
making.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm saying like you have to. Eventually, they're gonna have to have elite quarterback play at a high level against the best, and I just can't see Daniel Jones doing it. He's done it to this point, like granted, but
I
mean,
think the rest of that team is so talented. Like, this is one of the best O-lines in football. You have the running back that is playing the best in the entire league at the current moment. Like,
that's great.
You have the best weapons, top
No,
to bottom,
rest-
offensively.
Rest of the roster, sure. I don't.
Yeah,
see
but it makes the job for Daniel Jones significantly easier when he
100%.
doesn't need. You don't need him to be elite.
Eventually,
elite.
you're going to need him to be elite. It's just any team that has won a Super
No, I
Bowl,
get it. I get
a
what you're
quarterback has had to be elite. You know, even Nick Foles, when he's a career backup, he was damn near the best we've ever seen at that point. You know what I mean?
But that's a good argument for the Colts is that you don't
The exception proves the rule,
necessarily
yeah.
need. It's definitely an exception, but you don't necessarily need him to be this high-end Patrick Mahomes to make it to the Super Bowl. We've seen stuff like that happen before, and
Yeah, but those guys played at that level. Is the point that he's making?
Yes.
Nick Foles played at that level.
Nick Foles in that
Yes.
Super Bowl
Yes.
run.
No,
was-
before the Super Bowl run.
no, but I don't think any of us
but
would have
to
come up
make-
here and predicted.
to get to the do the thing. You gotta. Tom's saying, and you don't have to do it for an entire playoff run. Have a historically great all-time
Yes.
playoff run. But the point Tom's making is at some point, push is going to come to shove. They're
Yes.
gonna push and shove are gonna link up at the function, and Daniel Jones is gonna have to be elite in a gotta have it moment. Sure, he's been elite against the Titans twice. You know what I mean? And granted, he's had, even against some good comp, he's had some great moments.
He's been elite against every team he's played against this year.
100%.
100%.
That's
And yeah, I mean,
I just don't trust him. I don't trust him. I think
Even the game they lost is like
I mean, we'll see
Definitely
though, because don't they play the Chiefs?
I think they play
very,
Kansas
very
City
soon.
in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so
Actually,
that
next week,
is
maybe.
the test of
We
all the
will
tests.
see.
where is that
They-
game?
they get the Steelers next week
If it's in Indy,
in
should we-
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh
They go to
Steelers
Pittsburgh?
next week.
Yeah, in
Uh,
Pittsburgh.
Well, we're in
We're
a
not
certain
there.
spot. Yeah,
And then the following week,
that's the Chiefs week, correct?
No, week 12 in Arrowhead.
Oh shit, that would have been cool.
what is week? What do you
Well,
mean that would have been cool?
Yeah, what do you
Oh, we
mean?
wanna.
What do you mean
Okay,
would have been?
all
It's a
right.
month.
I mean, Sunday, November 23rd. What did I have on the schedule?
I think I'm free that day.
I think I will make sure I'm free that day. So
Sunday, November 23rd. I had Ravens Jets. Yeah, we'll be in Arrowhead.
wow.
Yo, week 12 at Arrowhead. Catch us.
Wow.
You win? All right.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
we'll be there.
we'll
We
see.
got to be there.
Yeah,
Come on, man. We'll be there.
I gotta see.
All right,
Buddy.
Tom's gonna see.
I'll take care of the finances.
It's not the
brother.
finances.
In
it's-
Arrowhead.
I got school,
Bro, fuck that school,
bro. I can't.
Nah,
We'll see.
What,
We'll
one
see.
day of class? Come on, bro.
I know.
You got this.
I know. We'll see.
Arrowhead?
Arrowhead,
I'm
Kansas
pretty
City.
sure it's in Kansas City.
But it's not in Missouri.
Missouri.
Is it?
Kansas City.
Oh,
City is
it's
in
in Missouri, but it's
yeah.
not in Kansas.
No, it's not in Kansas.
Brother. Learn your geography.
No. I meant to say that.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Kansas City, Missouri. I said it right.
the
the first time.
Colts. Like,
again, to this point in the
Can
season,
we make the next team the Bills? Because like I'm more confident in the Bills being at. I don't care about their defense having bad run defense. I'm more confident that the Bills will be at the Bad Bunny concert than the Colts. I am. I don't care because you're always gonna say, but the Bills, their one defense so bad. They
say that, but that's the reason they fucking lose every single year.
They lost last year. They lost because the fucking refs hold them. We were here watching the game.
Bro.
They didn't fucking lose last
They
year.
can't fucking beat them, dude.
Like let's
don't.
call a spade a spade. They did not lose last year because their run defense isn't that good. They lost because the football gods fucking hate them. That's why they lost.
Okay, but the argument that I would make for the Colts against the Bills is that
They can exploit their weakness.
well, no, we've seen the Bills year in and year out
That's a good argument.
not have success deep into their playoff run, which I know it's Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, but like there's a wild card variable with the Colts that's like maybe they could do it, which the Bills, it's like they probably won't.
I also think it's just an argument of the Colts are just and I know in the end quarterback play trumps all, but like they haven't done it. They legitimately just haven't done it. And their defense, time and again, has been the reason that they haven't done it.
Yo, can I counterpoint that? Finish your...
No, go for it.
Time and time again, although we do see the Bills lose to the Chiefs, time and time again, we see the Bills completely dismantle fun story teams like the Colts in the playoffs. Time and time again. Have their way, the Steelers, the Broncos. And I know the Colts are playing at a level that those teams weren't playing at, but point being, these bona fide cuties that have been in the AFC, we've seen the Bills take care of them, and Josh Allen take care of them very quickly.
I just don't think they're a bona fide cutie. Like that's a great way to describe them, but I just don't think they're that. Like
Thus far, they're not. I mean, talk to me a month from now when maybe they like lose 2 or 3 more games and like it's a different conversation. But to this point, they ain't just cute. They're kind of scary.
Yeah, I'm just
not scared.
I just
not scared.
Again, every
Maybe
measurable
it's because
metric.
of all the stuff that I like went through as a child. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't get scared. like maybe
I was like, you just trauma dumps all the
my God.
Sure. But like I'm just not scared. I mean, I was never scared of roller coasters. Like I know you're a little bit scared of roller coasters, so that's maybe why a guy like you gets scared by a team like the Colts.
Scared of
All
roller
right,
coasters?
bro.
You don't like any roller coasters?
No, I go on roller coasters. I just never been on King to Ka.
well, you can't now. So
Can't, he used to tell
So-
us every time, like, yo, like
next time.
this time I'm going. And he sat there by the lockers waiting for us while we had a fun time.
Holding our shit, bro. Holding our shit like he was our
Shit
girl.
with the Fright Fest, bro. I forgot all about that shit.
Dean was our wagon, bro. We just threw our fucking bags
you held
for
inside.
one ride, and I got on every other one, bro.
Our wagon,
For
bro.
one, for the
And
King
that's
to
the difference
Ka.
between me and you. Like, you
The
get
King
scared
to
of roller
Ka.
coasters.
The King of the Ka.
You get scared of the Colts. Like, I'm just not that type of guy.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm not realistically. I'm not fucking scared of any team to win the Super Bowl except for the Kansas City Chiefs out of the AFC.
I just
Like,
I know
if that's
that.
the
Well, I
argument that
said
we
that
want to
last-
make,
I said
then
that
don't
last
fucking
week.
put anybody else in the Super Bowl contender
So
category.
I think in the NFC though it's different, but
I agree.
think in the AFC I'm so confident that the Kansas City Chiefs will be the AFC
agree.
representative of the
100%
Bad
agree.
Bunny concert.
I agree.
I'm sorry,
My
and with the
argument
Colts, I
is
saw this last year, bro, and I know they're doing it at a different level than the Vikings last year, but I saw this shit last year.
I'm not arguing can they beat the Chiefs. I'm arguing are they the biggest competitor to the Chiefs. That's it. I don't think anyone's beating them. I don't think anybody is beating them. So if we don't put anyone else in the AFC in the contender tier, that's fine with me. I just think they are the biggest competitor to the Kansas City
Right, so
Chiefs
are the-
in the AFC.
So are the Chiefs just the only AFC team
Yes.
allowed to be up there? Okay.
So I think so, but also like I don't agree. Like I know they lose every time, but they get so fucking close. Like I still think the Bills are the biggest threat to the Chiefs. Like I do. Like I know they like if you want to say like if they didn't do it they like before, why would they do it now? Fine. But like realistically, when the going is playoff football, when it's that atmosphere, like do I trust Daniel Jones and the Colts to go toe to toe with Mahomes, or do I trust Josh Allen? Like it's always gonna like
I trust Josh.
I do.
Probably
I trust
neither.
Josh.
Probably neither.
Yeah,
I'm
I
also
agree.
not
Probably.
trusting Josh either, though.
Whoa. Josh has done nothing but prove time and time again that he can go toe to toe.
He can go
not
toe-to-toe
outplay
with Mahomes, but the
Mahomes.
Bills have just like they get worse every
Right,
year, and they
right.
still find a way to go back.
This is the worst iteration of the Bills.
I agree,
saying
but
that for years, and then they end up
Right.
there in that spot.
And
that being
lose.
said, yes,
100%.
Lose.
I just know I'm never gonna sit up here and take the Daniel Jones and the Colts to beat the Bills. In
Who
the
do you
playoff
think
game.
has a better chance? Like, I know it's 0 chance, but who do you think has a better chance to beat the Chiefs, the Colts, or the Bills?
I think I'm with you with Buffalo because like I just said, I'm not going to sit here and say that the Daniel Jones and the Colts are going to beat Josh Allen in a playoff game. I know by every metric imaginable, Jonathan Taylor should have 300 yards and 5 touchdowns against the Colts, but they just
Against the Chiefs, yeah.
the Chiefs I'm
Against
sorry.
the Bills, against the Bills.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if those two teams match up in the playoffs, like everything I'm putting on, like that'll be like my lock of the
agree.
century. Everything. I'm putting everything on the Bills. Everything.
Completely agree.
I don't think it's that cut and dry.
I agree with Dean on that
Oh,
one.
no, nothing's ever that cut and dry.
No,
man.
it is cut and dry. The Chiefs will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl.
So what do you guys want
So
to do
Bills
with
and
the
Colts are close but no cigar?
Yes.
Sure.
In my opinion.
Okay, I think
Okay.
that's what
That's
we
fine.
agree on.
I'm fine with that.
I
I
know
think
we're
if
not
we're
ordering,
putting
but-
the Colts up there, I want to put the Bills up there.
I agree.
fair.
But I don't
So-
think either of them are beating the Chiefs.
Yes. Agreed. That's fine.
Cool.
Glad we could come to an agreement on that one.
That's fair. I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that.
All right, so going back to the AFC South rather, the Houston Texans last night had a great performance against the 49ers in a game that we all picked the Niners to win. Of course, we should always just trust the sports books is what I'm starting to learn. The Texans went out and absolutely
Niners
dominated.
were favored, or they were slight underdogs.
Wait, we
No,
talked
so the-
about that.
the
And
Texans-
you told me that the
line
sportsbooks were
swapped.
telling me to take the Niners. You lied.
We
to
did.
me.
We had a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean we should trust the sports
Well,
book? Now you're saying that. I
Who is
added
getting honestly
a
this is all you got to look at. Who gets more percentage of the bets? If it's heavily in one team's favor, especially if they're an
it was
underdog, they're
heavily
not
in
going
the
to win.
Niners' favor.
Then they're not going to win.
Yo,
so-
that's not what you fucking
It was
told me on the pod, bro.
I'm sorry.
swept the
Did you bet
Niners?
the Niners?
Well, on Pick'em, we had this fucking conversation, and
I picked the Niners just because I think the Niners were going to beat the
no, I
Texans.
know, but I know, and you said that. You said it has nothing to do with this, but I asked for the details about the line moving and stuff, and your logic told me pick the Niners.
Yep.
I do remember this conversation.
Wow.
Yep.
Yo, you're a fucking dick. You're a fucking asshole.
Sorry, bro.
Are you fucking kidding me right
Maybe
now? What
I
the
played
fuck?
reverse
You fucking
psychology.
lied to
I
me.
want that belt, bro.
Yo, what?
He wants that
Wait, you
belt.
also picked the Niners. What do you mean?
I know.
Yo, nah, that's foul.
I'm coming for the belt.
Yo, that's foul,
I'm sorry,
bro.
bro. I didn't mean
What
that.
do you mean you're gonna sit up here talking about some always listen to the sports books when the Texans win? Yo,
I
I'm
did say, to be
flabbergasted.
fair, I did come on here and say you want to be on the side of the sports book. So whichever way the public is not betting is the way that you want to go. I didn't know who the public was betting.
We
So-
did though because the
But
line
the
moved
line
in favor of
Jesus
the
Christ.
Niners.
In favor of the Texans.
Sure.
I'm getting confused.
I don't know. Whatever,
remember
bro.
how it flipped.
That's not
did me dirty.
Regardless, the Texans they're not tank commanders in my opinion. They're right above that because that defense is scary, and that's really all I got to say.
I agree. I think they're just not ass. They're not
Let's
totally
go.
ass.
Marcus Mariota threw a red zone interception.
Attaboy, Mark.
So not totally ass for the Texans?
I agree.
Yeah, not totally us for sure. Z's.
All right. Go
it might
ahead,
be
Nick.
the most not totally ass team in football, honestly.
Like do you mean
Texans.
like the closest to ass or the furthest from?
Like they're just the
God bless.
definition of
They're not totally
ass.
ass. Yeah.
Like,
They've no shot of making the playoffs.
but they're not going to be
Yeah, go
anywhere
for it.
near. Like they're not going to be a top 5 pick at all.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on to the next team, the Jacksonville Jaguars, who have also been a confusing team this year. Some big wins, some losses that never should have happened. I think I'm perfectly okay with the Jags being the third Steeler.
Yeah, I mean they got to get that offense figured out. The defense, yeah, they're both. I mean, I think they're just mid.
So, okay, hear me out. I like the Jaguars a lot. Love Brian Thomas, obviously. Love their
Might
defense.
not be a Jag.
Right. Steelers is wild card teams.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
When I look at the playoff picture, the Jaguars are the 7th seed. The Chiefs are the 8th seed as of right now, before the Chiefs beat the Commanders. If anyone is going to fall out, of the AFC playoff
Yeah.
picture because someone has to fall out for the Chiefs to get in. It is the Jaguars. By that logic, they're not totally ass.
We're also predicting the Ravens to make the playoffs to fight for that spot too. So, yeah, I'm with you. I think they're not totally ass. I don't think there's.
If we're reserving, the thing is, though, they could be a wild card.
So that's how I'm looking at it. I know
could
they're
be.
not necessarily going to make the playoffs, but they are in that tier
They're
of
in the
teams
hunt?
that could make the playoffs.
I like
Yes.
that logic.
That's how
hear you
I
there.
view it.
I hear you there.
Yeah,
They could be a playoff team. I don't
would
think they will
agree.
be,
Yeah, I think it's a slim chance,
but I like that logic.
Yeah, I feel
I
the
think
type of way that they
we
should.
got right now today we have to put them.
They
in the
can't
Steelers
be with
game.
the Bengals and the Texans.
You right.
That's
you
fair.
right.
They've
You
been
good points, bro.
so.
That's why it's a Matt podcast.
W
bro.
take,
Yeah.
W take,
Fucking guy. So yeah, put them with the in the Steelers. Yeah,
Come debate this guy.
for real. All right, so we're moving on to the NFC now, and we'll go to the NFC North where a few title contenders do reside, but I'm not so sure that this team is one of them. So the Minnesota Vikings, Carson Wentz just got put on season-ending injured reserve.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, yeah, we got to watch some of the Carson Wentz experience in 2025, and then unfortunately the guy goes down.
So it was kind of like malpractice with
Yes.
he was
Yes.
banged up and
He's
they
out for the year now?
set him
Yeah.
up to get season-ending.
He was
injury.
already wearing a shoulder brace.
Yeah, not a fan of that.
He got hit really bad and then came out of the game, right? And then went back in relatively
Yes.
quickly. Did he like get hit again, or it was because of that he had
Probably
to get
got
Probably
surgery?
because of that. Yeah,
Okay.
don't.
That's
not really a
insane,
fan
yeah.
of that.
I don't like that
Not really a fan of
at
that.
all.
They're not totally ass.
Yes, I agree.
agree
No,
with
I
that.
agree.
Not
Until-
a playoff team. Definitely not a tank commander. They might be the definition of not totally.
Yeah,
ass.
I mean,
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy set to come back this upcoming week, but we don't even know what JJ's going to be going
that
down
even
the stretch of the
confirmed?
season. Yeah, he's supposed to be back
he's-
next week.
Yeah,
So, I mean, we're yet to see what JJ's going to be. He's looked ass for about 7 of his,
I was gonna say he played 12
maybe
quarters.
even 11 of his 12 quarters.
Yep.
But who knows? Maybe he comes back and he's lighting the world on fire. We'll see what happens.
never wrong.
Who
just
could have
early.
predicted it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Who could have predicted it?
Exactly. That's Dean's line, bro. Next team in the NFC North, we'll go with a team that I think we might be split on in terms of where we're going to put them. The Detroit Lions have had some big wins this year as well, but also lost to some really good teams in embarrassing fashion. So, where do we have the Lions at this point and going forward? So, Chris, go ahead.
It's tough because of Jared Goff being the quarterback and the trusting quarterbacks and stuff like that. But I think given the landscape of the NFC, given the fact that you could point out clear holes in all the teams at the top, I think they have a good shot to be at the Bad Bunny concert. I really do. You know, I made some hot predictions about the Lions preseason. They shut me up in big ways. Like, they're still the Lions of old. And I think the Lions of old have maybe not the best chance, but they have out of the teams up there, like, they have a good chance to do the thing. I mean, if the offense gets hot for the stretch, like, they can. And again, this tier is Bad Bunny concert attendees, not Bad Bunny concert winners.
Right.
Winnies.
So my Jared Goff could never win a Super Bowl take really doesn't matter here because this isn't really about winning the Super Bowl.
But you got other teams involved in the NFC that we'll probably end up putting in that Super
I
Bowl.
definitely feel more
tier
confident in other teams.
that I can't see them beating, which they would have to, 2 of the 4 best NFC teams.
I think the Lions are the second best team in the NFC. I'm putting them
I disagree.
easily.
When
in
the
that.
Lions
Really?
offense is in that mode, it looks like they can beat anyone. It does. Like,
I feel like we've done this
and
before.
then, you
though,
can't,
no?
and then you throw 4
we
picks
did do
against
this
the
for a
Commanders.
year.
but
For 1 year.
Last year they got super injured. Yeah.
super injured.
But then regardless, like I get that, and I use that
Just
excuse
close
too.
their Super Bowl window though. Like there's no chance that they. make it.
I
like,
used that excuse last year, but like my thing was it wasn't just the defense playing like ass. It was Jared Goff throwing
Right.
fucking four interceptions. Like
I know. You're right.
Nah, bro. I think they're
could
better
see
than
them
the other
beating the
teams.
teams in the NFC, though. I
100%.
could.
I think I'm with you. I think they can beat any of them. I don't know if they can beat.
That's
both
what I'm
back-to-back.
saying. I don't think they can beat 2 of the 4 best teams in the NFC. I don't think they can.
I think that's crazy.
I think
I don't
they're
think
more-
any of them are that good. Like,
I'm not saying they're that good.
Oh, I agree with all sides of this
like
argument.
they're on the same. It's a toss up, bro. All those games are toss ups.
Agreed,
I
but that
also-
mean you have a 50% chance to win them.
You know
I
what?
think
Looking
but
at
that- but
this
then you-
list. Sorry. Go ahead.
But then those other teams have to also. So none of them are in that, or they're all in that. Because if they're all 50-50, then they're all in that tier, or none of them are.
I think the Lions are the worst of the. I think they're the 3rd best team in the NFC. 4th, rather. Sorry, I think
4th?
they're the 4th best team in the NFC. Yes,
Really?
They will have to beat, as I said,
So
most likely.
we'll just say you think the Packers are better than them?
Yes. I think the
'Cause that's the team
Packers,
I'm
the
stuck on.
Eagles, and the Rams are
I
all
think-
better than them, and I would trust them more in a playoff game. Yes.
I think the Eagles are definitely better. The Rams, I think, are on the Lions level. I don't think the Rams are as good as you say they are.
I think
If you give me the opportunity to choose between a Matthew Stafford-led team in the playoffs or a Jared Goff-led team in the playoffs, and both rosters are very similar, I am taking the Matthew Stafford-led team 100 times out of 100.
Matthew and Jared have been to the same amount of Super Bowls, but yeah, go off.
And Matthew won one, and
Yo,
Jared
To
didn't.
be fair, to play a little Devi's advocate
ads.
here, we have seen Jared Goff beat Matthew Stafford and the Rams in a playoff game.
that did happen.
Let me cook.
Did happen.
That was
me
a
cook.
completely different Rams team.
It was. I'm just saying.
Completely different Lions team.
I'm just saying, if we're making it just a quarterback thing, we have seen it. I'm just playing a little Devi's ad. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, sure,
I
but
kind of like.
because you boiled it down to the quarterbacks, and we saw it.
yeah.
Okay,
And Jared Goff, again,
went toe
this
to
is.
toe.
I said that they have to beat 2 of those 3. I didn't say they can't beat one of them. They can. They're not winning 2 playoff games back to back against 2 of the best teams in the NFC. They're
Okay.
not.
Yeah, no. Jordan Love has had mad playoff success too.
Doesn't matter. I trust the Green Bay Packers roster overall too.
But you just boiled it down to the quarterbacks. I'm taking.
And if we're
I'm taking
boiling
the
it down to the
goofball over
quarterbacks, then Jordan.
Love.
No, I'm
in a
not.
in a playoff game,
I'm
of course.
just not.
In a playoff game, I'm taking Jared Goff
I'm
over
not.
Jordan Love. Jordan Love has proven nothing to me in the playoffs.
Jared Goff has proven absolutely nothing to me in the playoffs too. Don't
You're
care that he
wild
went to
for
a
even
Super Bowl.
saying that though,
Don't
because
care that he
Jared
went to a
Goff
Super Bowl.
definitely has. How many playoff wins does Jared Goff have under? His
How many
belt?
more opportunities has he had? Jordan Love has played what, 3 seasons?
That's kind of my point, though, because Jared Goff has the playoff experience, has been to a Super Bowl, whereas Jordan
Has
Love
the
has shown
playoff
you
experience and got eliminated throwing 4 picks last year.
One
Mad
year out of the
playoff
how many-
experience, bro. That shows really well in the
more
game
than Jordan Love.
against a bad fucking defense.
You're
in
saying
the
mad
Washington
playoff
Commanders.
experience sarcastically, like it's literally not more than
Yeah,
Jordan
but that's
Love.
mattered.
It literally is.
But that's mattered for Jared Goff.
It's gotten him to a Super Bowl. That's more than Jordan Love has done.
I don't know, NFC Championship game.
He
2
has
NFC
had
Championship games.
just as many bad
we're talking
playoff
about
games as he had good.
But if we're
playoff
talking
games.
about trusting quarterbacks, there's no reason for me to trust Jordan Love more than Jared Goff.
You make good points.
If you're talking about the teams, that's 2 separate things. If you just believe in the Packers defense, that's totally I agree. I totally agree with that. But if you're boiling it down to the quarterbacks, which we have been doing this whole time when we're talking about the playoffs, we're boiling it down to the quarterbacks every single time. There's no reason for you to take Jordan Love over
So
Jared
here's
Goff.
how I'll break it down. I think the Packers have the best roster in the NFC. I think that the Lions and the Rams have very similar levels of rosters, and then I boil it down to a quarterback. So if 2 teams are very similar, in my opinion, I think, like I said, the Packers have the best roster in the entire NFC, in my personal opinion. So when I'm going Detroit Lions versus the Los Angeles Rams, pretty split, in my opinion. So I'm taking Matthew Stafford over Jared Goff. Shit, I'd take Matthew Stafford over Jordan Love, which is why I give the Rams a legit chance to beat the Green Bay Packers. I don't think that the Detroit Lions with Jared Goff can win 2 games against those teams.
So you're taking the Packers over the Rams.
I'd take the Rams over the Packers. I think
Rams over the
the Rams win the Super Bowl, or at least make it out of the NFC.
Okay. I just can't argue that then. All right, that's just what you think. All right.
I think
Rams or the Pack. It's tough. I don't
I
know.
think
They're quick.
all 4 teams should be in the Bad Bunny tier, honestly.
I think so too. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I think it's a toss-up.
It's not an equal 25-25
Yeah.
chance. Like, I have to break it down, but I think all 4 teams have holes, have strengths, and have a real good shot to be at the Bad Bunny concert. I really do.
Right, because the Packers' defense, I guess, is better than the Lions' defense.
It is, but it's like also they
have way better weapons on the other side of the ball, so I guess that kind of cancels out. And Dean is right. I mean, Jordan Love has had good playoff moments. He's had bad playoff moments. Jared Goff has had good playoff moments. He's had some really bad playoff moments.
If we're going to compare it to like more good versus more bad, that argument favors Jared Goff.
Right.
Even like in a ratio standpoint.
Right.
I know like Goff has obviously had more chances, but in a ratio, like Jordan Love has had like looked bad.
What, 2 bad playoff games?
Like,
Out
right?
of how many?
Has he played 3 or 4?
3.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not a good sample size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I think Goff and Love are like when you boil it down to the quarterback, they're in the same tier. Like Goff
Yeah.
has also had his bad moments too. I'm with you there.
I'm also just I kind of throw away last season, and is that fair? No, maybe not. But
For who?
Love was hurt for the majority of that season.
I get down with that argument, sure. But
So
even
then
his
let's
rookie
throw
year-
away last season in the playoffs for the Lions. Their defense. was hurt.
They were all hurt. Every single
Their
one.
offense was healthy, and Goff threw 4 picks.
You know what the
against
saying isn't actually? Offense wins championships. As no one's ever said
But
that,
that's not the
actually.
point, Dean. That's not the point, Dean. Your defense,
not how the
your
saying
defense
goes.
doesn't throw 4 picks for you.
But it doesn't help when you have to throw the ball every time because your defense is butt.
They
Because the
didn't
defense is
have to
first.
do
3
that.
picks.
Their run game was working.
There's 3 picks.
and a fumble, right?
4 turnovers. Sorry,
Sure.
He definitely had a fumble.
he had a fumble. I
Yeah.
could guarantee
Yeah.
that. 4 turnovers, regardless.
So you think the Lions are just not in the same tier as those 3 teams?
I don't.
I have a hard time agreeing.
Yeah, I was there in the beginning, but now that none of them have really, like I said before, none of them have really separated from the herd. So I could see the Lions beating any of them. I don't think that I agree with you. It's not a 25 even split, but yeah.
Because for your case of like you got to beat 2 of them, like it's a hard task for any like
Right, they
for the
all gotta
Eagles
beat-
to have to beat 2 of these teams is a hard task. For the
Yeah.
Packers to have to do that is with Jordan Love's playoff resume. It's a tough task.
I
you
also
know?
just think the NFC in general is just super tough. Like in
it
terms
is.
of
It's super.
That's
You
why
could
we're
get-
having this conversation.
you could get like even the teams that are going to be involved in the wild card, or rather like outside of winning their divisions, like they could put a team on upset watch. Like the Seahawks, for example, the Bucks, for example, the
Oh,
Niners, for
100%,
example,
100%.
could put any of these teams
Yeah.
on upset watch.
It is football. Like
Yeah,
it
it
happens
is
in the
football.
NFL.
but
yeah.
like in the AFC, I don't feel that same way. Like that's how
Which
that's
is why
what I'm
we're
saying.
proposing
No, the
putting all
NFC
4
is
of those teams
a
in that
better
tier.
conference right now.
I would even argue putting just the Eagles in the Bad Bunny concert,
No.
putting the rest.
No, I don't agree.
Nope. The Eagles have shown me the least
I'm
this season.
kind of so I was gonna say before when I said looking at that list, but then you guys were kind of going at it, so I took a seat back. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the list, if we are gonna put all 4 of those teams into the Bad Bunny tier, I'd like to move the Colts and Bills into that tier as well.
Don't agree.
I don't agree. I think those 4 NFC teams are all better than the 2.
Because I think the NFC is actually a toss-up to where I truly believe the Chiefs will beat the Bills.
I'm
and will
more
beat
on
the Colts.
that, so I'm
I
just
agree.
that
I
confident.
fuck with yo.
That's why we
fuck
talk
with
about
that.
it.
I
That's why
fuck
we
with
talk
that. I
about
fuck with
sports.
that. I
I'm
fuck with
that confident
You're right.
in the Chiefs. Even if the 4 teams here are better than the Colts and Bills, they don't have to go through the Chiefs.
No, you guys are right. I honestly feel the exact same way. It was kind of just like a ratio thing for me. Like it's like a boy girl party. Like you only have one boy in the Kansas. No, one
yeah.
girl in the
Yeah,
Kansas
the
City
team that
Chiefs,
goes
and then you
every
have all
single
these
year.
boys in
You
the
got one
NFC.
girl at the
It's a sausage
Yeah,
fest
that's
over
what
there,
I'm
bro,
saying.
for the
That's what I'm saying.
NFC.
It was
Like,
just like a ratio thing for me. But no, you guys are right.
So-
I'm much more confident in the Chiefs compared to
Right.
whoever I think the favorite is. in
It's
the
So
NFC.
are all 4 of them in the Bad Bunny tier? I think. That's
I
the
think
conclusion
so.
we're
all
coming
right,
to?
I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that.
I don't feel
Good
okay
decision.
putting the other 3 and leaving the Lions
Right.
out. I
I
feel like
agree.
that's like us going to Hoboken on Friday and leaving Dean out.
We would never do that.
Right.
That's silly.
Exactly.
We would never do that. And
Exactly.
our good friend would surely come.
Even if
to
he
a
doesn't believe in
situation
himself
like
to
that.
go to the Bad Bunny concert, we would still believe in him to go to the Bad
Yeah,
Bunny concert.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
Surely
Yo, bro,
they'd show
I
up.
just want to say, bro, I know sometimes this guy in the glasses could be a little intimidating.
Which one?
Yo, him.
What did I do?
Him. That was some good debating you put on display.
You kicked his ass.
I just want to let you know that. No, like in all seriousness.
Thanks.
Like, just don't sell yourself short.
He
bro.
wasn't even debating me. That was the
He
thing.
fried you. He
Cooked
fucking
you.
cooked you.
Yeah, you killed me.
I mean, we got what he wanted. Put all
Yo,
four of those.
shout
things
out
in that
Memphis,
bad bunch.
bro. You really
Lions,
cooked him. bro.
Rams,
Lions.
Eagles, Packers.
Memphis got me.
Yo,
I mean, look,
Memphis
we got what
cooked,
you wanted, bro.
I
You
know.
debated for this.
I did.
Your
No,
debating
you-
got us here.
You cooked, bro. You
I
did
don't
get
need
the Lions.
praise. It's done.
Bro doesn't want his flower. Job's not finished.
I'm
he
not
says.
finished, bro.
I feel
Job's
that.
not
I feel
finished.
that.
The
I'm with
Lions
you.
got to make the
Respect.
Super Bowl.
Oh,
now.
all right.
Oh,
Oh, all right. All right. So,
Oh,
All right.
I kind of want to just.
I'm not going to Boken, bro. All right.
We'll still have a
What?
good time, bro. Matty J's coming as Bugs Bunny, bro.
All right.
The Boke.
Hey, you
boat.
just spoiled my costume for Wednesday, bro.
Nah.
You just spoiled it by saying that.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
didn't.
really.
I
Yeah,
didn't say
whatever.
a word about Wednesday.
Yeah, whatever.
What the hell?
We didn't say anything about Wednesday.
You got your
Yeah.
attention, bro. Don't worry. You got it, bro. You got
You're
it.
an idiot.
my God.
You're an idiot.
You got your attention.
You only go at me. It's actually quite funny,
You
but
asked for it.
No, I don't.
You do.
He went
It's
at me
okay.
about the Colts.
It's okay. It's all right. It's totally fine. Anyways, the next
We're going
team.
at it all. Yo, we could go. Yo, let's go at it about this next.
Yo,
game.
let's.
Yo, let's gangbang Tom.
I was gonna say, yo,
gangbang
we've
Tom.
never ganged up against Tom
Yo,
before.
yo, what do you think about the Buccaneers, Tom?
Oh, fuck.
Tom, let's fight, bro.
What do you think about the Buccaneers, Tom? Because I'll tell you
What's
this
your-
much: we
what's your
don't
sh-
agree.
What's your
We
strongest?
don't fucking agree.
What's your strongest opinion, Tom?
It's about the
please?
Bucks.
It's got to be about the Bucks. Close but no cigar.
No shot. Steelers.
They're Steelers.
They're
bro.
Steelers. They're Steelers.
No.
Are you gonna argue?
I have to, right? Like, I have to.
You just
No, I like, because no matter what I said, you guys are going to say.
Wait, do you think?
no.
they're-
Actually,
Wait,
no.
wait,
No,
time out.
I was gonna put them Steelers regardless.
No, I would.
You just said. What do you mean you would?
I was doing it for the content.
Tom, but argue for the content then.
He's
I'm
thinking.
deciding.
Decide faster.
They.
Do you think they're Steelers?
No, they're going to win a playoff game.
Okay, I disagree. Why?
Yo, shut up.
Why are
bro.
they going to win a playoff
Shut
game?
up, bro.
What?
You're forcing it now.
I'm not
No, he's
forcing
not
it.
forcing it.
I genuinely disagree. I genuinely think they're in the Steelers tier.
Yo, let them go, man. Just
I think Baker Mayfield played at an MVP level for the first 5 weeks of the season with most of the good players on his team not playing.
I think the Buccaneers defense is straight booty cheeks. I think they go up against a team like the Lions, Rams, Packers, Eagles. I think they get destroyed. I think they get mauled, actually. I'd even take probably the Commanders over the Bucks in a playoff game.
No shot.
I truly believe that.
Commanders' defense is worse than the Bucks.
Yeah, but I think Jaden Daniels is more capable than Baker in a playoff game.
Really?
God damn.
What happened
bro.
to you?
What the fuck?
No, I love Baker, but I mean, we just saw Jaden Daniels bring that booty cheeks team to the NFC Championship game.
against Baker.
Right.
He did beat Baker.
They
last
literally
year. I can't-
proved my point
I can't.
last season.
I can't argue that. They did it last season, but it's this season now. Baker's
I can't argue
playing-
that it's this season. You're so right. bro.
Baker's playing like a completely different player. I mean, he drags them from like certified losses, and I don't know. It's just like I said, a lot of their team is injured.
Yeah.
I
No, it's
think
tough.
I think they beat the Commanders.
I
I don't
mean,
think
the
you want to get.
Commanders
I don't
dropped
think you
to-
want to get into a shootout with Baker.
The Commanders dropped to 3-5. Like it's not. They're probably falling into like the not totally ass tier.
I think the Bucks have a negative point differential so far this season. By the way,
No, they're plus 19.
plus 19. Really?
Where are you finding those
They
stats
beat
from?
the
Because
brakes
they
off
just
the
got the
Saints yesterday.
shit beat out of them by who a couple weeks
The
ago.
Lions.
Yeah,
that
they got
wasn't
the
good.
shit
That
beat
wasn't
out
good
of them
for
by the Lions. At that point, they had a negative point differential. I apologize, but yeah, they beat the shit out of
Yeah.
the Saints as well.
I
So-
don't think they're going to the Super Bowl genuinely, but I do think they could pull off the upset on one of those teams for sure.
It's tough
I don't know. I
for
don't
me.
like. I just think they're perfectly fit in that Steelers tier because we have all four of those NFC teams as Bad Bunny concert attendees. Like,
put
there's
it like
hella
this.
teams up there. So I feel like, how are you going to put another team even in that tier above the Steelers?
Yeah.
It's just not even possible. at this point.
I
Would
guess
you
that's
say that you could see the teams in the Steelers category winning a playoff game? A playoff game.
Can they? Yeah.
fair. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Any team that makes the playoffs is capable of winning a playoff
Once
game.
you go above that, those teams above that with the Broncos, the Chargers, the Colts, and the Bills, you could see them winning more than one.
Those
playoff
are the teams that could rough things up. If you
Right.
know,
Yes.
Get freaky in the shit.
I cannot see the Bucks winning 2 playoff games.
I
In no world.
I totally agree. It's just a tough NFC, and they're not part of that big four.
Yeah. No, it's fair. I mean, they by rights they're not going to be in the divisional. Like,
So that's just where I'm at.
I'm
I'd
just
leave
doing
them
another
there.
pick.
Who, Mahomes?
Yeah, but it went off Travis's little hands.
Happy National Tight Ends Day.
I kind of
Yesterday.
don't like the Bucks being in that tier.
I think that's right where they belong.
Too low?
I do.
Yeah, but they're not the Bills, and they're not the Chargers, and they're not the Broncos,
not the Colts.
or the Colts.
I guess by that logic, I should.
I
fuck
think they,
myself.
but I think they slide in perfectly with a team like the Steelers or the Ravens with Lamar. Like
definitely better than the Steelers.
I disagree with definitely better than the Steelers.
I agree they're probably the best team in this tier, but I don't think that means that they should move up a tier necessarily. I think they'd be the worst team in the next tier.
I think there's a
Sure.
bigger gap between the teams above them than the teams that are on the.
I think the Bucks are closer to the Broncos and Chargers than they are to the Steelers and Jaguars.
I actually
agree.
could not disagree.
I think you need a
more.
better defense to be on their level. I think, yeah, we could say the whatever in that tier, the Bills' defense isn't all that great, but they have Josh Allen. It's not the same as Baker Mayfield. And to be a team like the Broncos and the Colts who don't have as great quarterback play, their defense makes up for it in a way which the Bucks don't have.
I mean,
See, like when I look at this
Justin
list,
Herbert,
I'm
but-
kind of like disregarding the Ravens because the Ravens are weird because
Yeah.
they're so bad right now, but we
Right.
think they're better. I'm kind of disregarding them. I'm looking at the Steelers and the Jaguars, and like, I think the most those teams will do is win a playoff game. I think the Buccaneers, despite their flaws, can rough things up in the NFC.
can't see it.
They would need to beat one of those big four,
They would
They'd actually
need to be two.
2 of the big 4.
which
They're not. No,
I'm not predicting they
Right.
will, but I think they are capable.
I don't think there's a chance in hell that they can do that. Nope.
I think they're fine in that tier.
I don't love it.
I think that's perfect.
Do we want to see how the rest of the list shapes out, and maybe we'll make some edits at the end?
Yeah,
Sure.
Cool.
because
Because I'll tell you, there's a team still at the bottom that I would take maybe 2 over them, and I think I'll still put them in the tier with the Bucks. So
Okay.
next up, the Chicago Bears, who do not belong in the same tier as the Buccaneers, in my personal opinion. They just laid an absolute egg against the Tyler Huntley-led Baltimore Ravens. I'm putting the Bears in not totally ass, in my opinion. I don't think they can win a playoff game if they were to make it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm kind of with you. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. Sucks they lost. They lost to the Ravens, dude.
Yeah, that's
Why,
just
like,
you
that's-
can't. I
They would
understand that
have
it was a
won
big.
5 in a row had they won that game too. So like it's more of a
If
competition.
it was
but-
Lamar, I understand. You lost to Tyler Huntley.
Yeah.
Like it can't happen. Next team, the San Francisco 49ers, just so banged up. And if this team was completely healthy, I'd feel a different type of way. But I can't put them any higher than the Steelers. I think they maybe win a playoff game and can upset someone, but I can't see them winning more than one. Not with how banged up this team is.
Yeah, I mean they're better than all those teams in the not totally ass, and I don't think they're. I mean they might like
I'd take them over the Bucks.
Well, no, they got all
who?
the
Niners.
No,
What?
Yeah.
why?
What do you mean?
I don't disagree. I think their defense has been so good, and they have been missing their starter for most of the season, and the receivers.
There are guys that are set to come back. Like, no, not the whole team, not the whole defense, but like regardless, there are guys that are set to come back. I trust the Niners to win a playoff game because I've seen Kyle Shanahan be there, do that, and get the most out of a roster. So
Could also see them winning multiple.
I mean, you could
I
say
can't.
that about Baker Mayfield on the Bucs.
They also lost to the Bucks.
this year,
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
regular season football is completely
Wait,
different
I
than playoff
very
football,
much
but
disagree.
I think they're
much
better
disagree.
than the Bucks, personally.
I like the Niners. I like the Niners a lot. I think they've faced adversity and they've made the most of it.
Adversity.
The
The
Niners?
Texans, the Falcons, the
No. In terms of their injuries,
right, but like then the Cardinals, the Saints. That's adversity.
They've also
Well,
beaten the
won.
Rams.
They beat the Rams.
their injuries are more than enough.
Lost to the
adversity,
Jags.
though.
Lost to the Bucks.
No, I know, but they're not.
Kittle was out.
No, I know, but exactly, like, sure, they're going to get their guys back and healthy on offense, but, like, their injuries on defense with
Warner and Bosa.
Bosa and Warner, yeah, like, sure, you have Robert Saleh, flowers to him for putting it together, but, like, they're not a threat to beat anybody.
Warner's out.
I
for the-
disagree
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
Warner and Bosa both out for the year.
They're
Yeah, that sucks.
not a threat at all.
Saleh can put together a good defense, and they have an easy schedule.
Can they
so
win a
they'll get it.
playoff
Yeah,
game?
sure.
Yeah, I'm with you there. But like, who's more likely to go on a run and rough things up? It's easily the Buccaneers.
I
What are we
disagree. It's the
talking
San
about here?
Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, I guess they're a Steelers tier though.
They are Steelers tier. I think neither one of those teams can win multiple playoff games at all. I don't think there's a shot in hell that either team can win multiple playoff
So
games.
why the Niners over the Bucks?
I have the Niners over the Bucks just because I trust the team more. I just trust the Niners and what they've built over there more. I think Rob Saleh in a playoff game, I think that's better than whatever the Bucks are going to put out there.
Baker
Whatever
in
the
a playoff
Bucks have
game?
Kyle
put
Shanahan,
out
I
there
think
is-
Kyle Shanahan is simply just a better coach than Todd Bowles, and I think they will have a great game plan for whatever team they play in the first round.
They're also
So-
completely different coaches. But
Whatever the Bucks
like-
have put out there and whatever game plan Todd Bowles has had for the playoffs in the Baker Mayfield era has been enough to win a playoff game.
The Niners have impressed me more this season than the Bucks have. I know the Bucks beat them. The Niners have just done it more than the Bucks have. Every single
not
win
gonna go
for
that
the
far.
that's insane.
every single win for the Bucks has legitimately been at the buzzer from Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, but you could also argue that the Bucks have also faced a ton of injury adversity.
A ton of
as
injury.
No, they have for sure.
with not having Godwin at all, basically.
Their
Evans
three
is out
starters on their
again.
offensive line were out for the entire.
And they beat the Niners. This
Yeah,
isn't
they
even a
literally beat the
conversation. This
Niners.
isn't a conversation. If they're in the same tier, that's fine, but like,
Still take the Niners.
I'm also taking
But
Baker over Brock pretty easily.
comfortably.
yeah, what are we doing here?
I don't know, man. Those
They're without their two best defensive players.
Christian McCaffrey
Rob Saleh
moves me.
could be as good as he wants. They're without their two best defensive players.
Christian McCaffrey moves you, but Baker playing at an MVP level doesn't move you.
He does, but it.
To go on a playoff run, I'm saying, like, you have a quarterback that has proven he can play at a top 5 level, whatever you want to call it.
I just don't think they're gonna get enough stops. I trust the Niners to get a stop or two more than the Bucks. Like I think the coaching makes a big difference for me come playoff time, and I've seen the Niners show that they have great coaching when the time comes. And
All Todd
The
Bowles
Bucs
has
are on their
done
third
with the
OC in 3
Buccaneers
years.
is be a
Todd
great
Bowles has
coach.
been good. Yeah, Todd Bowles has been really good, but I don't trust the Niners. I mean, I don't trust either team, but I don't trust the Bucks
I think the
To do
point of
what?
this is-
Like, what do you
to
not?
win multiple play. I don't trust either team to win multiple playoff games. I think the Niners have a better shot of upsetting a team in the NFC than the Bucks do. I just do. I
Yeah,
just think
disagree with
based
that.
on nothing.
just feel a type of way. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Can't argue with that.
feels null and void.
Can't argue with gut feeling. Nah, yeah, I just disagree.
This team's confusing.
You guys see that Bob Sala anecdote about Brian Kelly?
No.
What do you say?
So him and Matt LaFleur, when they were at, I think it was like Western Michigan, they were student coaches under Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly had a party at his house and told them to pull up, and they pulled up to his house. And when they told him, asked the bouncer if they were on the list, the bouncer said they're on the workers list, and they had Sala and LaFleur parking people's cars for them at Brian Kelly's house.
What?
Yo,
Yep,
Wow.
fuck Brian Kelly.
for
bro.
real,
Yeah.
real.
Like actually,
sucks.
fuck Brian Kelly. I hate to say this. I was so happy when I saw that LSU fired him. So happy. I fucking hate that dude with a sickening
Seems
passion.
like everybody does.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a piece of shit. But
Interesting.
anyways, Washington Commanders.
What's the
This is a
score?
tough team. Yeah, what's the
What's the
score?
score of this game?
I
What is the score now? Oh,
jeez.
Onyeko Kongu.
I
You seen that?
Is that Onyeko Kongu?
Nah, the Deep Three did a good short that I liked.
Nice, Dean.
I'm not gonna say too much.
Okay. I think that the Washington Commanders are better than every single team in the not totally ass. And I could see the Washington Commanders winning a playoff game if we have a healthy Jaden Daniels. So I'm okay with putting the Commanders in Steelers category.
Yeah, it's just hard to like decide what they are because Jaden's missed so much time. But I would agree. A healthy Jaden Daniels, we saw what he did last year. No reason to believe he can't win a playoff game. Maybe even, string together a couple.
It just comes down to like, is this too many teams?
I think the NFC's that good though. That's the thing.
Okay.
Like
We got 3 teams in the AFC.
Yeah. No. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
where do
'cause I
you
was looking
stand
for
on
that.
your Commanders, Chris?
Oh, I mean, if we put the Niners in the Steelers category, we have to put the Commanders.
I agree.
Sure. I'm indifferent on the Commanders. I really could go either way. They're probably not that good, but like Jaden Daniels definitely brings them to a new level.
Right.
And we just haven't been able to see it this year.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. All right, put the Commanders in the Steelers category for us, please.
I mean, they have a gauntlet of a schedule, though, which
They
doesn't help
might
them.
miss the playoffs entirely. They probably
100%.
will,
so
to be honest.
Can
but-
the Niners?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. But they're starting from this point forward with a better record than the Commanders. And they have a lighter schedule. So there is that. But Arizona Cardinals, I think this one's short and sweet. Not totally ass. And part of me is even considering putting them in Tank Commanders
Say
now that I
they're-
think about it.
They might be the most ass team in that tier,
Yes.
though, if we put them there.
I would agree. I don't.
Yeah, the Cardinals aren't the same tier football team as the Chicago Bears.
Right, I agree.
You
No
thinking
shit.
they're in the tank?
I don't know. I don't know. We
I-
might have to move the Bears up, but the Cardinals are not the same tier football team
I
as the
think-
Chicago Bears.
They're closer to the Giants and the Dolphins than they are
I
the
agree
Bears.
completely.
Okay, so put them in the tank.
I'm not gonna lie. The Bears are kind of looking out of place.
I don't think so.
I think they're perfectly in there with the Vikings and the Texans.
Yeah, Cardinals are 2-5. They're definitely Tank Commanders. What are we doing?
Does there need to be? Can we add a tier?
For just the Bears?
No, that's too much right now. We
For just the Bears?
Let's just rock with what we got. Go.
I don't think the Bears belong on the tier above them though. So that's where I'm at. But I think this is actually perfect. The Atlanta Falcons should be in the not totally ass category because I think the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears are very similar to me.
I agree.
In terms of I can't see them winning a playoff game, but they're good enough to win some regular season games. So
I agree.
Agreed.
nice. Okay. So the Seattle
Sucks.
Seahawks.
This sucks.
The Seattle
What
Seahawks.
sucks?
This team that we're talking about.
They, in the same vein that the Vikings last year gave you every reason to start believing in the team, the Seattle Seahawks are giving you every reason to believe in the team. My thing is Sam Darnold is still their quarterback, but this is the second year of Sam Darnold playing great football. Their defense is really good. I can't put them in the same tier as the Bills. I got to go with the Steelers category. But I could totally see towards the end of the season where I do believe that they are the 5th best team in the NFC. So,
Yeah, that's fine. They ain't stringing together playoff wins. Not after what I saw from Sam Darnold in the playoffs last year. I mean, if Sean McVay gets Sam Darnold in the first round of the playoffs somehow, some way, or I don't know how that's going to shape up, but one of those teams, they're licking their chops. They're going to make it a tough day for him. If Micah Parsons gets Sam Darnold in the first round of the playoffs, he's licking his chops.
Yeah, you want to talk about a quarterback you don't trust.
Yeah.
man, he's playing some
Sam,
lights
and
out
he played
football,
lights
bro.
out last
Played-
year too, bro.
He's
Hate to break
better than
it
he
to
was
you.
Yo, the thing
Yeah.
is he's playing even better than that. Like,
Yeah, but you could argue his team that he had around him was even better last season. Like, I don't even think it's an
think you
argument.
would,
He
yeah.
was on a better team last season.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Last year's Vikings team was clears this supporting cast of the Seahawks. Clears. Not even close.
This Seahawks team is
Clears,
really
bro.
fucking talented, dude.
No, but so was the Vikings team.
I
last
agree.
year.
No,
you
no,
know that because I knew you were a Viking guy.
I was.
Yeah.
I
And
know.
you know that team is was better than what this.
If anything, us three were Vikings guys.
Yeah.
Our high school.
Oh yeah, yeah, we were.
Wasn't putting two and two together.
Yeah, I wasn't there either. Fuck. I think they're the best of the Steelers group in the NFC teams. I do.
Best of the Steelers
Yes,
group?
easily.
You think they're better than the Bucks?
Yes.
So that's kind of where I'm at with this. Is if we didn't put the Bucks in close but no cigar, I don't.
Oh, Seahawks are not in close to
Yeah.
but no cigar.
No, they're not. But I think they are the best of the NFC teams outside of the top 4.
Okay.
Seahawks are the 5th best team in the NFC, in my opinion.
I'm not going to argue with the placing, but I think they're Steelers.
Right.
tier.
Yeah. Agreed.
What's
Got a
up
team in the
next?
AFC.
What's that logo? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. All right, so we did miss a team in the AFC. I apologize. The last team in the AFC is the New England Patriots. People aren't going to like where I put the Patriots, but I'm putting them right in the tier with all 4 of those AFC teams in the close but no cigar. I think the Patriots are just as good as the teams in that category, and I think they can win multiple playoff games, in my personal opinion.
I totally agree. I think they slide in perfectly there.
You think they're as good as the Colts?
Colts are the best team of that group. No. I'd say they're as good as
The Chargers.
the rest of them.
What about them is scaring you?
I am. It's like similar with the Colts. Like I'm just not picking them over the Bills.
You just don't like change, Tom.
So if we want to,
I guess not. Like I don't know. I just trust it's Josh Allen. Like,
I mean,
that's
you
just
just
what
said
that comes
before,
down to.
though, like they beat this team. If we're going to play that game, the Patriots beat the Bills.
on their worst.
I mean,
night.
that game
Yeah.
didn't fucking matter. If we're gonna say we played that game didn't fucking
No,
matter.
but we
Right,
can
right,
argue
that
with
game
both
didn't matter.
sides. Like that's what I'm saying. If we want to do that, if he wants to use that, like this is the Patriots in their new era with a basically new team, new head coach. In what, their 4th game of the season, went out and beat the Bills in Buffalo. Like that happened. So
Yeah, Bills played their worst,
Like,
the worst
that
game they
happened.
ever
like,
played. Yeah.
hello. Sorry, I'm on your side on this one too. Yeah, no, they went. Drake May went toe to toe with Josh Allen, and
Different environment. It's different. It's a playoff game. You guys know that. It's totally different.
it is totally
Both know
different. But like Drake May also hasn't had the opportunity yet. Obviously, he's in his 2nd year.
Right, you got to project
To
with
be
that.
there
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
You have to go out on a limb and say that I think Drake May is going to live up to the hype of being that top quarterback, which he's been doing so far.
he's been ridiculous this year.
No, 100%.
He snatched Josh Allen's
really
wide
bad
receiver
teams
1 and
the
is
Bills.
making him look like former Stephon Diggs. Like,
No, I agree with you. They've beat some bad teams and the Buffalo Bills on their worst day. Like
I
that's
could-
just
I don't, like I said, I don't think anyone beats the Chiefs, but I could totally see them beating any one of those 4 teams in the playoffs that are in that category, if not multiple of them. Yeah,
I think they're the worst team in that tier, but I'm okay with putting them in
yeah.
that
I
tier.
guess so. Yeah. I mean, I have no arguments about Drake May. I do think Drake May will be fine come playoff time. I'm not like
I'm
not
okay with putting them in that tier.
doubting him, but
I'm
yeah.
down for it.
I'm there.
Nick, Patriots and close but no cigar.
I just quite like.
you guys have been the Patriots non-believers.
yeah,
I
they're
still
not
don't
going to
competing
believe
for the
in
Super Bowl?
Patriots. Yeah,
I mean, they've
They've looked great.
brother. They've looked great against the Dolphins, Panthers, the Bills, Saints, Titans, Browns.
Definitely
we gotta
bad
make
comp.
some changes. Actually, let's
You know what I
finish
mean?
the list first. These next 2 teams are just.
They're both going
Not
in the same
totally
category.
ass.
Not totally ass.
Yo,
Both these teams are
Cowboys and
getting grouped.
Panthers fans, real sorry about this, but that's the conversation.
They have.
We have to make some changes. I don't like this list.
What's wrong with it? I honestly think it's kind of perfect.
I agree.
I think we got to move the Buccaneers up.
Pat's like the Giants
Bucks
are not
should not
totally
be
ass.
moved up.
Pat, what do you think about this list? What would you change?
He got mad thoughts.
What's
Because
It's
Lamar
Lamar.
Jackson.
I think they might still be favorites.
Bro,
they're
they
only
were-
2 games back in their division.
Yeah.
It's really not that far fetched.
Okay.
No, the Browns.
Their
are,
Browns are 3,
Three,
I
yeah.
believe, or 2.5.
I'm honestly not opposed to moving the Ravens down.
No, I am fully opposed to moving the Ravens
Okay.
down. They have Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Steelers and Jaguars look perfect.
Yeah.
I could argue the Jaguars moving down, but sure.
No, if the Ravens are here, the Jaguars have to be here.
Yeah.
The Ravens are better.
Yeah.
Jags.
Through week 9 of the NFL season, no.
Yeah, but,
Through week-
Yeah, but
through
this is
whole
also
thing we haven't
projecting.
been-
Like,
through this whole thing, we haven't been just talking about these teams.
No, I know. We are
week nine,
projecting.
yeah.
We're projecting little by putting the Ravens here.
Right. Projecting a lot.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They're 2-5.
We're
Yeah,
doing
but I'm projecting that the Jags are not a great football team.
I'm projecting the Ravens.
the
to go
Ravens
like
aren't a
this.
great. None of
And the
these teams
Jags
in the,
to go like this. Yeah,
none
I
of the
agree.
teams in that tier are great football teams. What do you mean? What's next, Pat?
What up, Pat?
Okay, so if you guys are gonna play the teams, like this team beat this team, then how are the Broncos lower than the Eagles?
No,
Oh, we're
well,
not playing that game. Matty J didn't let us play that game.
I didn't want us playing that game.
Matty
It's
J
a
doesn't
stupid
like
game
us
to play.
playing.
Matt J doesn't care who you play against.
I do think the
Yeah,
Eagles
the
are in that
Eagles.
tier.
What do you
Of course they are.
wait? What do you mean? You think the Eagles are in that tier? The Eagles are the
They're
second.
the defending champions and they're 6-2.
yeah.
Yeah.
They may be the best team in that tier.
No, I disagree, but they do belong in that tier. They always deserve. They just had their 2 best games of the season back to back too.
Like,
I want to move the
Buccaneers.
Buccaneers up.
I also want to move the Buccaneers.
I do
up.
not want to move the Bucks up.
I don't agree.
I think
They look-
absolutely not. They are not capable of beating
But
2 of
why
those NFC
though?
teams.
Like they've won playoff games in consecutive years. They've started out the season scorching hot. There's no reason that they can't rough things up.
yes,
in the
they
NFC.
started off the season scorching hot. They have not played well against good teams. They just
doesn't-
haven't.
It doesn't work because of the 4 teams we put in the Bad Bunny tier. It doesn't work because of that. I think if you wanted to move the Bucks up, you need to move one of those 4 teams down because those 4 teams were guaranteeing that they win a playoff game and multiple. That's where I'm at. If you want to move the Bucks up, we got to take one down.
But it's also saying what could happen. It's not like, you know,
They
it's
got-
like
look,
But
based
putting
on how
those
we-
4 teams in that Bad Bunny tier, you're basically guaranteeing all 4 of those teams move on to the next round.
Sure.
Yes,
In
in
the
the
AFC,
AFC, yeah. I don't think anyone beats the Chiefs. Yes, I don't.
Yeah, we're
I don't
all-
think
we're
anyone
all
beats the
there.
Chiefs. Yeah,
They,
of course
they
they
are
are.
fully back.
Oh, so my point is this: like they got embarrassed against the Detroit Lions. They also played the Eagles and lost to the Eagles as well. They had 2 opportunities to prove to me that they can hang with. And yes, the Eagles game was relatively close, but like you had 2 opportunities to prove to me that you can hang with the top 4, and they lost both of those games against the top 4. They are 0-2 against those 2 teams. They cannot win 2 games back to back against
Bro,
those
they
4
are.
teams.
You're arguing for the Niners, but not acknowledging the Bucks are also maybe just as injury riddled as. The
I don't think the Niners can win multiple playoff games either. I think the Bucks can win 1. I'm just saying I don't think either team can win back-to-back playoff games against those top 4. It's not happening.
I agree.
Like if we're talking about just strictly like winning multiple playoff games out of the teams in that tier, like I trust the Buccaneers significantly more than everyone else. I guess besides the Ravens, with the Ravens, like they
They're
just
just
don't, they
to
just
the-
don't
they're
matter
a la
right
carte
now.
right
I
now.
just think they could be higher than the rest of those teams, sure, but I don't think they're over anybody in the next tier.
Agreed.
They're like in between.
I'm not
kind of.
saying they have to be over anyone in the next tier.
They're
I think they
closer
could
to
be
the
end.
teams in the Steelers category than they are the teams above them.
I'm so okay with saying the Bucks and Patriots are the same tier
I
of football
completely
team.
agree.
I'm so okay with that.
I don't, because I think the Patriots can win in multiple ways. I can't see the Bucks winning in any way, and they haven't, by the way, this year won in any other way except for Baker Mayfield.
How
Go
have
be
the Patriots
special.
won other than Drake May?
The Patriots have a very good defense, and Drake May is goated.
They played dog
Okay,
shit. Teams.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the Bucks and Patriots are similar.
They're the same tier.
They've
Tier
played-
of
yeah,
team.
tier, they're the same
If you want to
tier.
say the Patriots are the better football team, no complaints.
Sure.
But
But, like,
tier of football team,
I don't want to
yeah.
move the Patriots down, and I also don't want to move the Bucks up.
That's exactly how I feel.
No, but like it sounds.
We
stupid,
have to
but,
come
like,
to an agreement
Yeah,
though,
I
because
agree.
if we agree that the Patriots and Bucks are the same tier football team, there has to be we have to agree on.
Well,
something.
I don't.
And I don't want to move the Patriots down either.
So Matt, why do we give the Patriots an edge?
I just think they're a better football team, a more complete football team come playoff time. I do. That's it. That's why I give them an edge, and I believe that
And they're healthier.
they are much healthier. Actually, it's a good point, but I don't think
I know
the
because,
Bucks.
but if the argument for not moving the Bucks up is because like there's all these teams in the NFC that we have in the Bad Bunny tier, it's like when you look at the Patriots, like realistically, we have all those teams in the AFC above them.
Yeah, but none of them are getting past the Chiefs.
No, I agree with that. But point being, like like realistically, the Patriots probably have no shot either because I'm taking all those other teams over them to clearly.
Right,
I don't agree.
we're guaranteeing the Chiefs a spot in the divisional round, and then there's 4 teams there. So realistically, if we're
Bills
going by the
aren't
same
getting
logic,
fucking first round Andy.
right?
Okay. I think I've turned the tide, and I think we should move the Patriots down.
Oh fuck! Wait,
Oh,
no,
no, I want to move the Bucks up.
Bucks are not
right
getting moved up.
Right equation, wrong result. Fuck.
Bucks are not
Bucks
getting
are not
moved
getting
up.
moved up.
I'm controlling it. I don't move them over.
I think we move the Patriots down.
Oh, I don't agree with that at all.
I'm more okay with moving the Patriots down than I am the Bucks up.
Okay, move the Patriots down. I just want to see how it looks.
No, that looks ridiculous.
Why does it look?
No, bro. The
Bro,
Bucks
they're
and
6
the
and 2,
Bucks
they
and
can't be
nah,
in
yeah,
there.
the Bucks and Patriots are up.
No, they're not.
They are.
I don't agree.
Okay,
are-
then we have to get the Commanders the fuck out of there.
Fine. Don't do it with
Who
the
was that?
Seahawks.
Realistically,
The Jags. Get the fucking Jags out of there.
I'm with that.
Okay.
Not totally asking their ass.
So how many teams make the playoffs?
Then get the Bengals
14?
down. Get the Bengals
14?
down.
Put the Bengals and Tank
Put the
Commander.
Bengals and Tank Commanders.
No, it doesn't have to be like that.
Low key, I know they're in first. Fucking Steelers out of there.
No.
what I'm thinking.
No. Steelers
I don't think
can win a
this-
playoff game.
I'm
I
taking
don't
the
think
Steelers
this-
over the Seahawks.
Can they?
No.
I don't
The Steelers
Don't
get
agree
to the
with
playoffs
that.
every year and never win a playoff game.
I don't think the Steelers are the same tier of football team as the Patriots and Bucks.
Well, the Steelers have to be in the Steelers tier. Let's just get that out of the
The
way.
what?
Steelers have to be in the Steelers team. It's tier.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Good point, dude.
No, I
the
really
Steelers
like.
historically,
I
yeah.
think the Bucks and Patriots are in that next tier. I think they're the end of that next tier, but I think they, like, for all the reasons why you guys put the Patriots there in the first place, is why the Patriots belong in that. Like, we didn't have any complaints with you guys. Patriots should be in that close but no cigar tier, but so should the Bucks.
What if we do something crazy and we move the Colts down?
No.
What?
Oh,
No, not at all.
The fuck?
Yo,
All right, never mind.
You're the Colts
You're the
guy.
biggest
What are
Colts
you
guy.
talking
Okay, I was
about?
just suggesting
You
You
something.
just fucking
El's-
argued them
El's
over the
suggestion.
fucking Bills, and now you want to
Wait,
move them
do
down?
we need to get it down to 14? Because we're at 15 teams making the playoffs.
What?
Fuck.
We have
Wait.
15 teams making the playoffs. The Steelers
No,
and
but
up is
you don't
playoffs.
gotta
It's not-
be,
it's
you don't
not like
gotta be
concrete.
perfect
Yeah, it's
with
not
that.
set in
It's
concrete.
okay because it could be having a
I
chance.
think it's good like
Right.
this. I think this is great.
Nick,
I don't.
can we just take a gander at the list with the Bucks and the Patriots in the next tier,
I don't
please?
want to see the Bucks.
No,
in that
I want to
tier.
just fucking see it, Matthew.
That's
Bro.
Yo,
That's
that's
elite.
a good
No,
list.
it's not.
Holy
That's an elite
shit.
list.
Oh my
you,
god.
You can't have more teams in the winning playoff games than the.
It's
Then
about
the
what could
tier
happen, and we're not
below.
setting in stone
the
a
Bucks
playoff
cannot
bracket.
win 2 playoff games.
No.
They
I'm-
cannot.
If the Patriots
they
can, yes, they
cannot
can.
win 2
No,
playoff
then
games.
I'm with the Patriots being in the Steelers tier.
I'd rather that too.
No,
I
you
agree.
guys don't know ball.
Fine. Come debate us at a tailgate debate and find out if we really know ball. Gosh. Jeez.
What do you think?
What do
Nick?
you think?
What are you guys freaking whispering?
I know.
in-
I think Nick's on ours.
Gosh.
Get the fuck out of here.
I like this guy.
1,000% is crazy.
I like this guy. I don't know about 1,000%. It's probably like 35%.
What? Bucks secondary fucking sucks.
Based on tailgate debate logic, Jalen Hurts is gonna play like ass and hold the Super Bowl, so they will be.
Doesn't matter. Eagles will just
have-
win the football game anyway.
they have
They did it
Quan
last year.
Barkley.
They did it last year.
Yeah, but it's,
I like the list like this. I think it
don't.
looks
I
good.
disagree.
I don't.
They need to get snatched back.
Bucks need to be. Bucks cannot be there. Bucks
All right,
and the
so
Seahawks
that-
are the same team in my opinion, in terms
No,
of
bro.
how well they could do in
No,
the
bro,
playoffs.
No. Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield are the same thing in the playoffs?
Seahawks have a much better team, and Darnold's having another great season of football.
Bro, we're not doing this.
Yeah,
for
but it
Sam
doesn't
Darnold,
boil
man.
down to Sam Darnold and Baker are the same in the playoffs.
In the
That's what I'm saying,
playoffs,
the
it's-
te-
but like a lot of times it does. If you're stringing together wins in a game, it's because you're like
Yeah, you're right. Stringing
All
together,
right, drop them back. Drop them back.
stringing together wins. It comes to both quarterback and team.
100%.
That's perfect.
Yo, could we just reorder it though? Could we put the Bucks and the Patriots in the front?
Sure. Put the Bucks at the front. Front of the bus, dude.
Patriots are better than the Bucks.
that's no.
Yes. Yup.
Okay,
Shit,
I
even-
like the sound of that. Okay, hold on.
Wait, now we go in order.
Yeah.
let's
now
put the Bills in front of the Broncos.
Heard.
Colts in front of both.
Colts in front of the Broncos.
Cool with that. I'll live with that.
And the bottom doesn't matter. We could reorder the top. Eagles next to the Chiefs.
Eagles definitely next to the Chiefs.
Eagles next to the Chiefs.
You guys are haters because you're Giant fans.
No, but we're
I'm
not.
with you. I didn't even say anything. I'm 100%.
I mean, you three are in agreement, bro. You three are in
Eagles.
agreement.
No,
It's fine.
next to the Chiefs.
Oh yeah,
It's
from that,
fine.
yeah,
You
yeah,
three
yeah.
are in agreement,
peanut
Dean.
gallery.
I think the Lions are better than
Eagles
I
next to the Chiefs.
think the Packers are
disagree.
better
Packers
than
next to the Eagles.
Rams ahead of the
Rams and
Lions.
I don't agree with that.
I don't
Rams
agree with
ahead
that
of the
either.
Packers.
All right, hold on. Let's look at it. Bottom two, I don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
the order.
I like the Giants are at the top of 10 Commanders.
All right, yo, move the Giants to
probably
the
are.
behind
They
the
are.
Cardinals. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, just for the aesthetic. I just want to see how it looks.
No, don't do it, Nick. Do not
do
do
it.
that, Nick. We
Don't
don't
fall
play
for
this
it, Nick.
fucking game.
No, I
don't
just
We
fall
want
don't
for
play
it.
this fucking
No.
game.
Wait, what are we
No,
playing?
for like
He
post
wants to put the
production.
Giants in the last.
Get
last.
the
For post production, I
outta
want to see
here.
how it
No.
looks.
No, Nick, put the Dolphins last.
No,
No.
I disagree. I disagree.
The Niners aren't
Put the
good.
Browns in the Super Bowl.
Put the.
more likely to win a playoff game than the Niners or the Steelers.
Honestly, you guys completely
Neither.
convinced me of the Bucks over the Niners, by the way. So that's totally fine.
Yeah, the
but
Bucks astronomically clear.
Yeah.
they don't astronomically clear.
All right, leave it like
they're
this.
better.
Let's look.
Put the Steelers
Wait,
above
what did
the
we do?
Niners.
We moved the Steelers behind the Niners.
Oh, that's
Steelers are at the end of their own tier.
That's so Steelers.
That's so Steelers.
That's so Steelers.
So Steelers.
Nah, they're ahead of the Niners.
I agree.
I
I agree. I think the
so,
Steelers should be
too.
ahead of the Niners.
This is the thing, though. The Patriots clear those last three teams: Baltimore, San Fran, and Steelers.
I don't think they clear.
They do.
Baltimore
They do clear
if
them.
Baltimore's healthy. If Lamar's playing, I don't think any of the. They are the best team in that tier. If Lamar is
Right.
playing,
What about who?
if Joe Burrow is playing, they might
missed
still
the
be
playoffs
a not
last
totally
year. Yeah,
ass.
they missed the playoffs last year. I don't care.
No, this is the list. That's it. That's
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah, I'll concede to the Bucks being at the top of the tier. Near the
Yeah.
top of the tier.
I'm cool with this.
Wait, this is a perfect tier list.
Yeah,
I
love
agree.
It. I'll wub it.
Wow, we have a lot of teams in the 10 Commanders.
I mean, there's
They
a lot
all
of ass
deserve
football
it.
teams. They
Yeah,
have.
They are a lot of ass football teams.
All right.
Damn, that was a good. That was a long pod for just the tier list. I mean, we expected it.
fun,
We had to
though.
talk about
Yeah,
a
I
whole
loved
lot of
it. That was
teams,
fun.
so
We should do that every week.
That was so much fun.
I'm just kidding.
I had a ball.
we should, do this podcast every week. Is what we
Once
should
a
do.
month
Oh.
we should tier.
No,
post it on
that's
YouTube.
Too much. That's too much.
What,
We
the
should-
podcast?
Yeah.
Yo, that might be a good idea, actually.
You guys think so?
What if we took clips out and recorded afterwards of different TikTok ideas or short form ideas?
Whoa.
Yo, now you're cooking, dude.
What if we went to
We
tailgates?
might be on to
Wait,
something.
wait. I
Wait,
like this
you
one.
have a good idea. You have a good idea. Say it.
Oh,
Say
oh.
it. What were you saying?
Oh, what if we went to you know how when you go to a football game before the game in the parking lot they do
What are they called? What are
tailgates?
there it is.
Why do they call them tailgates?
I don't know.
It's the
I think
tailgate
people
of a
sit in
car.
pickup trucks.
Well,
Yeah.
Tail of the car, yeah.
What if we go to tailgate and we debate people at the tailgates?
Yo,
What, just for fun or we
No,
film it?
We film it and post it
On where?
on
That's a good
YouTube, on
question.
Instagram, on TikTok at BallGame Podcast.
holy crap!
Wait, you just say the handle that we need to be under too?
At BallGame Podcast
Ball
Underscore.
game podcast.
underscore.
Someone's gonna steal the idea.
Wait,
Yo.
wait. Ball
Wait, hold on.
game as the name of a podcast? Ball game.
Where'd that originate from? I'm kind of curious. Where would you get the name ball game from?
Guys,
I don't know if I love it.
has that been there the whole time?
I don't know.
All right.
Realistically, Paul George should be in the frame.
Yeah.
We
probably
do
should
need
be
a
here
Paul
somewhere.
George somewhere.
Yes. I'll order.
Yeah.
I'll order that shit tonight, bro.
We do need a Paul.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, we have a Paul George jersey.
No,
we
so
could
Ball-
totally frame Paul.
Ball
We could
George
frame Paul.
is what I was about
Get
to
have
Randy
to.
Moss the
Ball
fuck out of
George.
there and frame Paul.
For
So
real.
Paul George is the reason that we named the podcast Ball Game, because his Gatorade commercial Ball Game,
Are you
and
telling
then
Pat or the camera?
Pat.
Both.
But both,
What do
yeah,
they
I
care?
guess
What do
both.
they
He's
care?
still
Those
on
of you-
camera.
What do they care?
For what?
Yeah, I figured he knew already.
He did. He just asked it.
Oh. No. You know what they say about dumb questions, right? They get dumb answers.
That was fucked up. I thought
Period.
it was a good answer, and I was trying my best there. Anyways,
Speaking of tailgate debates, we will be at a very special place next week. And that very special place,
is the Capitol.
the Capitol. I was going to tell him, but you got it. Go ahead.
Just cut him off.
I don't know. I didn't know
I was
it too.
building the suspense.
Oh,
No, good. You
shit.
fucking got it, bro.
Well, no.
You got it. No, we'll be at the
Do
Capitol.
you think Chris forgot what it was
No,
called?
the Matt podcast will be at the Capitol, bro. Doing freaking
Matt will be at the Capitol.
Whoa.
Matt Sullivan's tailgate debates.
The master debater will be there.
Yeah, that
Thank God the
Whole lot of-
masturbator freaking
whole
be
lot
there.
of master debating.
The Matter debater.
So, what? What's the matter, Daddy?
Make sure you guys show love to the first episode of Tailgate Debates. It'll be linked in the description. You'll see us take on some Eagles fans head to head in debates.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we're looking forward to the next week in the Capitol, as I said before. So, Washington, D.C., we will see you very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and follow us on all of our socials. The NFL sucked this week, but hey, it was a great week for BallGame. And with that,
Ball game.